Hello, everybody! How we doing on this fine Monday evening? I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I missed y'all. I missed gaming on here. Who we got today? Maddie, of course. Welcome. Okay. Hatman, Legion of Followers, H2O Joey. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming. Yes, happy Pride Month as well. Love Pride Month. Very exciting. Shout out Maddie for doing the beautiful schedule art this week. If you can't see it on the preview, just tap the image on YouTube. For some reason, it, crops it as a square, but yeah, very beautiful. Again, happy Pride to everybody. There's these little crown things now. This must be a new feature, because I don't know what this is. It's like a leaderboard, I guess. Interesting, okay. Alright, YouTube. Rolling out some new features. Yeah, surely nobody's going to die in a Danganronpa game. Surely not. That will never happen. It's just going to end with a party. And a dance number, and they're gonna go to the mastermind and be like, "Aw, bring it in! This really was our Super Danganronpa another two. Hit it!" And there's gonna be a dance montage, and it's gonna be great. But anyway, let's see. Where were we? I had a tier list, if memory serves, so let me get that pulled up here. No, I don't want that visible. Get on the right tab. There we go. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Yes, tier list. For a quick refresher on where everybody was. How's life going since the last stream? It's been good. It's been good. I graduated. It was not the best weather, but it wasn't too bad either. They were giving out little ponchos. It was cute. I've moved. I had a job interview. I now have a job, so that's exciting. Adulting things. But yeah, no, it's going well. Yes, we have Mikado in S tier, of course. Yuri in D tier. He just kind of didn't do it for me. Correct tier list. Thank you. Yes, the GFs are in A for Pride Month. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad the series helped. That was the intention in making it, and I'm glad it's been a good resource for people. That's good to hear. Yes, he is so worthy of being a man wife. So true. But yeah, I think without further ado. Oh, I've been an adult for a while, at least legally, but out of school. And yes, I am sure it only gets harder. But anywho, let's move on over to the game itself. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I had it. There we go. Okay. Make sure I got everything up and running. This should be good. Chapter 2. Oh yeah, okay. No mono theater.
Hey.
Oh, hey, bud. Not the marketable plushie. Oh, no. Oh, why did they do him like that? Oh, speaking of fangans, this is something I wanted to bring up. I was thinking after we do this game, because I did another one, then I did another two, and I'm not sure what game I would do next, but people have been requesting another fangan being, Tetro Pink, I believe it's called, and that one's done. It's like an audio series, I believe. Is that something people would be interested in? I'll probably do a poll, but a little bit of a preliminary interest check on that, because I've heard good things, so my interest is definitely peaked. But anyway.
Who am I?
I know who you are.
You should know by now. I'm Hajime Makunochi.
No, Monocrow, don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
Yeah, the same Hajime that did something so stupid that he got executed for it.
Rip, bozo.
Mikado betrayed me.
Yup.
It's all his fault. If it wasn't for him... No. I shouldn't blame everything on Mikado.
The little sprite turn. It's taking me out. Okay, peak, yes, okay. Okay. Good things. I'm hearing good things.
After all, I'm the one who killed Yuri.
Yeah, you kinda did.
As a void, I put everyone's lives at stake by tricking them into this killing game. How can I ever redeem myself? Huh? How can you talk so seriously looking like that?
Yeah, I was kinda thinking the same thing.
Don't cut in when people are trying to reflect on things.
Sorry. It's just a little difficult not
What?
to.
You're a doll, not a person.
Okay, I didn't say that.
You really want to be punched by a doll?
I like to imagine it would make a little squeak sound if you tried to throw a punch. Like a dog toy, you know, like a
Hey! Don't look down on me!
I'm sorry, you're making it so easy.
Damn it, Mikado! Why'd you turn me into this? Gah! I'm gonna kill you, Mikado Sanoji!
Alright, that's peak. I loved it. Okay. Oh, that's the other three.
Is something the matter?
Okay, that's funny. You don't know what the problem is? I'm asking why you killed Hajime. This isn't what we agreed to beforehand. You guaranteed us complete safety before setting this up. Hajime's death is a matter of grave concern that we must discuss.
Is that so? To think that you came here at midnight only to discuss such trifling matters.
Jump him. Trifling.
Are you aware of how risky it is to have 3 people come to the monitoring room at once, even during nighttime? This area is strictly prohibited to all students, including myself. If someone were to commit murder while we're in here, all of us would be punished for breaking the rules. Not only would I be spoiled on the culprit in case his tricks, but I would be violating the rules themselves. It would be straight up cheating.
Then why are you here in the first place?
Let us leave this place to Monocrow, and exunt ourselves out of this room immediately.
Don't change the subject, Mikado. You better give us a reasonable explanation for why you betrayed us.
And if I can't, what will you do? Kill me?
He's in it for the love of the game.
Go on then. I won't even put up a fight. Kill me if you'd like. Go on, do it. Did you not want to avenge Mr. Makunochi's death?
He's such an interesting character. I love this guy.
But you won't, will you? Because you know that if I die here, the entire plan will be ruined. Besides, it's not as though you can leave this island without me anyway.
I kind of think this might be another virtual reality situation, but we'll see. I just don't believe this guy can do magic. I think he just put himself in creative mode in The Sim.
I was born for this very plan. Thus, I am prepared to die for it at any time as well. But you 3? You've been shaken by something as trivial as Mr. Makunochi's passing. If you are prepared to take a life, you must be prepared to forfeit your own. I must reiterate. Are you all prepared? Mr. Makunochi murdered Mr. Kagurine, but he himself was not prepared to die.
This isn't what we agreed on. That we'd be dying for real.
To die for real. Alright. Let us suppose we proceed with fake murders and executions. Would our plan really succeed? From something so perfunctory? What if the plan fails because of it? What would you do then? This is our last chance. The Foundation is already right on our trail. And if this plan were to fail because of your selfish desires to hold on to life, yes, you may be alive and well, but would you truly be living without his powers?
I assume they have to be referring to Utsuro, right?
I am simply repeating what you've all told me. This plan demands realism. Even a fraction of an error should not be tolerated. Evaluate the matter carefully once more, but whether my actions were a mere betrayal or a sacrifice for the greater good. Now then, if you understand, let us leave this place. Even for a secret meeting, this place is dangerous. Hurry now, before Monocrow finds us.
Alright, interesting. What are we supposed to do? We couldn't even get a word in, let alone fight with him. I hate to admit it, but Mikado's right. There's no future for us if the plan fails, regardless of whether or not we survive. But is it really worth risking our lives? It won't matter anymore if we're dead. Either way, we'll be facing death. Now's not the time for second thoughts. We joined Void on our own accord, and now we have to do our best in order for this plan to succeed. Even if it means our death. So, who's supposed to go next? Hey, maybe we can wait a bit. If I kill now, I'll be dead for sure. I need time to mentally prepare myself. It'd be nice if someone else murdered for us, but would it really be that easy? You know why Mikado united us. Agreed. It will be the same regardless of how we die. Keep the order. I don't know if this'll help, but I'll keep an eye on her. Talent-wise, I'm the most suited for the task. Squints, pulls up list of students again. Oh, Nikkei, that doesn't look good for you. You're a journalist, isn't that your whole deal? That doesn't look good for you, buddy. It could also maybe be the psychologist, but I don't think it's the case. So, oh, Nikkei, uh-oh. Hey, just because it's not your turn doesn't mean... Please, we can't be here for long. Like Mikado said, everything's gonna be ruined if someone sees us now. Wait. Oh yeah, and then we found...
Ray.
Yeah, hey buddy. You're... If I remember right, this man was with that mysterious woman the first day we came here. Mikado had launched him into the stratosphere after incinerating the woman. I was certain that would be the last we'd see of him, and yet... are you alright? Please wake up. Oh dear, Miss Sora, please step aside. Is it cutting out? Everything looks okay on my end. But if it's a pro, I'll keep an eye on it. Monocrow?
This was unexpected.
To think things would turn out this way. I cannot say I expected this. But this shouldn't matter too much. I should discuss this with Mr. Sonoji. Monocrow, who is this guy?
Pay no mind.
It's rather complicated. I will officially introduce him to you all later. For now, I will take him with me. Take him... Ah! Monocrow lifted the man much larger than his size by his 2 claws and flew up into the sky. Well, there's no use in just standing here. It's late. I should go to bed. Alright. What's the name of this? Norori Monogatari? I don't quite understand what that means. Well, while I know... wow, I can't read. While I now know a little more about what happened to the green-haired guy, I don't think it'll be any easier to start a conversation with anyone, considering what happened in the trial. Let's go to sleep for now. I should wait a day and give everyone the opportunity to cool down before talking with them about this. Alright. Sure thing, Queen. There are masterminds by the name of Void among us. 3, excluding Hajime and Mikado. So that means 5 out of, like, 15. That's a third of the group. I hope that tomorrow will be better. I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid that you'll try to keep your promise again. If you come back someday, I won't tell you how hard it was for me, but I'll talk about the wonderful times I spent with you. This is probably like... Gosh, I don't even know. Maybe Akane? Maybe even... Nah, I almost want to say it's Tsurugi, but I don't know. You won't even have time to speak. You probably won't understand me. I'm sorry. Okay. We restored an endurance. It could also be Sora.
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
I couldn't sleep a wink. I can't get Hajime and Yuri's faces out of my head. And all that talk about Void. Not to mention the weird dreams I've been having. I should get going. I need to talk with the others. They're probably in the dining hall, unless they just decided not to eat breakfast today. Alright, let's go. It's been a while. I'm trying to remember what floors. You! Did you do it? Good morning, Nikkei.
Hey!
Good morning, Sora. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Suspicious! I have some business to take care of. Go on ahead. Oh, we must have a stomach ache. Suspicious. Suspicious. Man, and I liked him, too. What a shame. Anyway, is this... It was like over here, right? Or was it down a floor? No, I think it was down a floor. No, you can't go down a floor, can I? No, you can. Okay. Gym. There it is. Dining hall. Good morning, everyone. Rara. Good morning. Good morning. I have to remember what voices I gave everybody. Did you sleep well? Oh, Kanade. I think this is the first time I've seen you by yourself. Where's Hibiki?
Sis, I asked her to come eat breakfast, but she told me to go alone. I don't think she trusts you guys.
Can't really blame her for feeling scared, considering what happened last night. Sure enough, the atmosphere was downright awkward. Only Kanade seemed to be unaffected. Everyone else still seems visibly shaken. Even the optimists like Yuki and Setsuko were uncharacteristically quiet. Nikkei and Iroha were sitting at a distance eating breakfast with one another, not even looking in our direction. Wait, are you guys eating food from the mart? Oh, did Mikado not cook for us? Yeah, well, same brain. Did Mikado not cook anything for us today?
Thing is,
Nobody's seen Mikado since the trial.
Look, there's no sign of him anywhere, and trust me, I checked.
So that's why you're eating the store lunches.
Well, I wasn't exactly eating Mikado's food in the first place, so this is nothing new for me.
I guess.
Everyone's really quiet today. Oh, did anyone go to the bell tower? The wretched corpse and even crime scene altogether has been cleaned up. As if nothing ever happened. Fascinating, isn't it? Cut it out!
Is now really the time to bring that up? Guys, about what Hajime said yesterday. This void thing. Is that why everyone's so distant? The thought that 3 people among us are on Mikado's side? I say as we're staring at my #1 suspect.
what?
Well, yeah, but did you really have to spell it out like that? Sorry, I forgot I gave Yuki the, Deku voice. Then, once we know who the Voids are, we'll be able to trust each other again, right? Well, guess what? there's a way to know who the voids are. Oh?
What? Really?
We can ask Kokoro about it. Unless she's a void. Ooh. She easily deduced who the culprit was in yesterday's trial before we all even knew how it worked. I don't think she is, though. So she could also figure out who these members of Void are, right?
To be honest,
Rara, you left the trial quite early yesterday, so you wouldn't have known, but we all thought the exact same. Oh?
We went to Kokoro and, well, now she's refusing to speak with us. She said she needed some personal thinking space.
aside from that,
Not to mention, what if Coco herself is a member of Void? Like Mikado said, all 5 members of Void are among us. Any of us could be actively working for Void. Well, excluding the late Mac and Riri. Okay, so we're all just gonna keep acting like this then? If there's only 3 Voids among us, then that gives all the more reason for the rest of us to team up against them. Yeah, easier said than done. That only works if we actually know who the Voids are. Suspicious. Suspicious. Nikkei. And personally, I think you're the most suspicious one out of all of us, Sora. Bro, he's laying it on so thick. Now I'm starting to think maybe I'm wrong. Because he's being, like, so suspicious. But, excuse me?
That's why.
We don't know anything about you, not even your talent. You claim to have amnesia or whatever, but what if that's just a cover for being a filthy void? Hey, Nikkei, you're seriously getting on my nerves now. Lay off my girlfriend. We can't trust everybody, yeah, no kidding, but how is whatever you're saying helping matters? You're only making things worse.
What are you, her personal bodyguard? No, she's her girlfriend.
That's not what I said. No, I just don't like how you're being needlessly rude, that's all.
That's why.
Or maybe you two are part of Void.
Now that's a scoop.
Picture this. The brave Yoruko stands up for her Void comrade, the delicate Sora, when she's about to be exposed. My, what a scoop.
What are you saying?
Stop saying ridiculous things. I can't even.
hey now.
Well, you're different today, aren't you, Nick? Where'd your high spirit and energy go? Was that all just an act? This bullying and looking down on others stick. Is that your true nature?
The hell?
I just think it's curious. No, it's weird how calmly you're all acting right now. The person sitting right next to you could be a member of Void. How can you be so calm about that? Maybe I'm the weird one, though. The suspicion for everything is all part of the job as a journalist, after all.
Cut it out.
If you're gonna keep acting like this, Nikki Yomiuri, then we're gonna have to...
Stop!
Oh no, you're getting character development.
Think positively. I need to think positively. Sneef. Everybody's fighting and being angry, and I'm so confused. Sneef. Certainly. Yeah, everyone's too worked up right now. I'm gonna try and bring my sis over, and maybe you should all try to calm down.
Yeah, Nikkei, it's Pride Month. Come on, man. Thankfully, an actual fight was prevented, mostly due to Iroha's tears. But on this island, where distrust and despair has already infected us, it's probably impossible for us to act the way we had before the first murder occurred. In the end, everyone went their own ways, without any apologies uttered. Is this Yuki POV? Oh, okay, no. Wait, Yuki. Huh? What is it, Sora? Is Shinji alright? Oh, I totally forgot about him.
Big bro.
What about him? I haven't seen him since yesterday when Hajime slammed him right in the jaw. After Big Bro got knocked out, Monocrow took him to his room, I think. His room? Why? Wouldn't it be better for him to stay in the infirmary? Is he, like, using the infirmary for Teruya?
Well,
I'm not too sure, but Monocrow said something about having to sleep in his own room, saying that it was the rule. He got knocked out, though. Monocrow should have let it slide. Anyway, oh wait, sorry, wrong voice. Anyway, did he look okay to you?
what's the point?
Sora, why are you asking me all of this? He's the same as when you saw him yesterday. Didn't you and Setsuka visit him? Well, I figured you'd know more about him. You two seem pretty close.
Yeah, right.
You could just visit him in person. Wow, he did not. He was like, nah, he did not take that well. Why are you talking to me like that? Did I do something wrong? Huh? Are you suspecting me? Just like Nikkei? Because I could be a void? It's not like that.
Sorry.
It's just, I want to believe in everyone, but someone as plain as me can't do anything in this situation. If only Big Bro, if only he was awake, then he'd do something about this. Well, that sucks. Anyway. No, that's a tough moment though, I get it. A whole day has passed, but everyone is still just as distraught as before. I don't think anyone's capable of making rational decisions right now. I need to speak to others about the green hair guy, but now doesn't seem like the best time for that. Should at least get a hold of myself. Come to think of it. What if I'm actually a void, just as Nikkei said? But I just can't remember? Well, we know she's not now because they all went to his office last night, right? And she would have remembered doing that. So, it's probably not her. If anything, I think she's like a plant from the people trying to stop Void, maybe? There's no point mulling over it. I should at least be investigating instead of idling around. Free time. Alright, what's in my inventory? Me forgetting... Oh, no. What were the oh, shift. Yeah. Me forgetting the controls because I haven't played in a week. What do I have? Okay, I have a Red Bull. I guess I could give that to Nikkei if we really wanted. Holy water. Oh wait, I have a ton of money now though. I can go to... I know he... Oh, let's give the knife to the guy who like doesn't like us, cause... Yeah, let's do that. What? Oh, boo. Tomato. Okay, where do I want to go? Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Let's make her investigate where we just had a murder. I searched here and there around the area. I didn't find any clues about escaping this place, but I feel like I got a good understanding. After I was done, I returned to my room. Alright. Can I socialize now, or is it gonna be like, no? Yeah, okay. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Sharpshooter. Okay, cool. Oh, we found something. A crowbar! Alright, cool. I don't know who would like this, but it's something. Alright. Oh, welcome, Arya. Good to see you. Alright, wait, didn't we just have afternoon? I guess they're gonna give me another one. Nope. Still gonna try every time. Yeah. Alright, let's go here. I don't know. I don't know if there's any strategy to picking, but... XP! Oh, what do we get? Oh, an Americano! Okay. Coffee. I love collecting little trinkets. Oh, there you are. I was looking for this guy earlier. Ah. What are you doing out here?
Go away.
I could ask you the same thing. Besides, can't a guy smoke in peace for... See, I want to give him, like... the low, like, kind of, you know, smooth voice, but his voice actor here is a little closer to a nasally, slightly higher register voice, so I guess I'll go with that. I could ask you the same thing. Besides, can't a guy smoke in peace for once? That's not the point. A student smoking? You should stop right now. Where'd you get that thing anyway?
So what?
None of your business. It's not like I'm smoking indoors. That's not the issue here. Smoking is seriously bad for your health. So true, Queen.
Are you serious?
Why are you looking out for a scumbag like me? Did someone ask you to? You my mom or something? Health my ass. You're sounding like that damn boxer. There. I'm done. Happy now? Is it just me, or are you not acting like yourself? I mean, you've always been a dick, but you sound much more sulked than usual. Are you actually worried about the voids? Huh? The voids? You wanna know what's really on my nerves? The fact I've been stuck here wasting my time for more than a week, that's what.
Hey,
Do you even know how much money can be made in a week? You never change, do you? Weirdly enough, seeing that you're the same as always makes me feel a little better. I truly do not understand why Sora has such a soft spot for the guy that stabbed her. Like, she has zero tolerance for Mikado. Meanwhile, the guy who, like, tried to kill, I think, at least 2 people, she's like, yeah, he's a dick, but I'll still talk to him. I'll still be like, it's still making me feel a little better. Like, I don't know, it's funny.
this is useless.
Never mind. I'm even talking to a girl like you in the first place. A girl like me? What do you mean by that? Wait up, big bro! That voice. Yuki? Is it coming from the Monocrow? There's no time for it. Oh, wrong voice. There's no time for that. If what you're saying is true, we need to hurry. Yuki. Oh wait, wow, that is also the wrong voice. Good lord, I'm mixing up my SH names. Yuki, hurry up and gather everyone. Wait, no, I could use the chat function in the Student E-Handbook Plus. Bro, your body hasn't fully healed yet. You should probably rest. Seems like I've received a message on my student handbook. Listen up, everybody. There's something I need to talk about. Meet me in the first floor auditorium. Looks like Shinji's woken up. That's a relief. But he's gathering everyone immediately after waking. I wonder what's wrong. Shin, you're awake? What sort have we talked about, LOL? Sis. Don't be silly. Get over here already. I'll be waiting. Hibiki is not having it. I love the little emotes. Aside from a few people, it seems everyone is gathering where Shinji told us to. So I should get going.
Hey,
What are you looking at? Since when have I gotten along with you all? Scram. I guess there's nothing more to gain talking with this guy, so I should head to the auditorium. That's rough, buddy.
Hey.
So, what's this thing you wanted to talk about, Shin?
Alright.
It's nearly night time, so hurry it up. Is this all of us?
Although, Kokoro's avoiding us just as she was yesterday. Shobai and Mikado are the same misfits as always. Yuri and Hajime are, well, not here. Huh, I'm more surprised that Big Sis is here. Didn't you leave the chat room? Look, I didn't want to come either. Kanade begged me to come, that's all.
So, Shinji, why did you gather everyone together?
Then
Yuki told me what happened in the class trial room after I lost consciousness. Hajime, he's dead, huh?
So what? He was a murderer. Serves him right. It's because of him that we're in this mess in the first place. Hibiki, aren't you going a bit too far? Stupid. What do you mean too far? You're all the same. There's a void or something among us. Or what, Roro? Why are you defending Hajime? Are you a void too? That's nonsense.
Silence. Ofa, shut up, you little brat. Oh, she's popping off. What? Brat?
Listen,
You're not letting Shinji speak. We're all suspicious of one another, not just you. So be quiet for the time being. What did you say?
sis, stop it, sis.
Seriously?
Everyone, stop! Don't fight! Silence! Yeah, what he said. I'd expected things to tense up, but the situation is even worse than I could have imagined. Our relationships were at the verge of breaking. No, they were already broken, and we were at it as soon as we saw one another. Void or not, we'd completely lost any trust between us, and there was no turning back. In a situation like this, what could Shinji be trying to say? What? Sorry for shouting so suddenly. But that aside, it's just like what I heard from Yuki. I didn't see excuse me. Yawn attack. I didn't see exactly what happened after the trial, but for things to turn out this way.
The thing is,
You guys, when are you gonna stop accusing each other? Sure, we don't have a clue as to who's in Void and who isn't, but whatever happened innocent until proven guilty?
Are you for real?
What else are we supposed to do? We can't shake hands with those who've sided with the mastermind.
pay attention!
Yes, we can, you big goof. Huh?
Stupid.
No, you're the goof, Gigi. Are you out of your mind? Make friends with the enemy?
Listen here.
I was a friend of Hajime's, and as much as this hurts, it's more important to worry about what's to come than what's happened. You know, do you really think Hajime hated us and wanted to kill us all?
But
I mean, he did end up killing Yuri.
The thing is,
Nah, I don't think he actually wanted to kill anyone.
Huh?
Okay, but he did.
What do you mean by that?
Besides,
Come to think of it, he did say before he died that at one point it felt as if he'd made real friends, and that he was sorry for tricking us all.
yes.
Yeah, he did say he had no choice. Does that mean he was in a situation where he had to kill someone?
That's nonsense. So what? In the end, he was with the mastermind. Wait, hold on a second. Hajime told us all of this after he'd knocked out Shinji. In that case, how can you be so sure of yourself?
'Cause I'm still here. My body's experience told me he was fond of us all. What? My body's experience? Okay, man.
Your body? Experience?
the thing is,
Since we trained together, I know exactly how strong Hajime was. If he hit me with everything he had, I wouldn't have woken up. But he yelled back. That punch was weak enough to only knock me out.
What?
Okay, this hardly seems believable. You do realize you're trying to see good in a murderer, right?
He was still our friend. Yes, he killed Yuri and he was with the mastermind. But I refuse to believe he wanted to go through with this. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, Grandma once told me, when it comes to logic and all that. But that doesn't take away what I felt when he punched me. What I'm trying to get at here is, yeah, there's 3 people here working with Mikado, but they're still human, just like us, with the power of friendship. Oh no. Oh, buddy. We can convince them to rebel against the dumb cape guy. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh man, I wish it was that easy. Wouldn't that be nice? They'll throw away their void lives out of guilt and join us. But we established earlier they have nothing to lose. Like, they're gonna die if this doesn't work, so... I don't feel like, yeah, betraying is gonna... It's gonna really be in the cards for them. So we need to reach out to these people. That's the least we can do for Hajime.
What the heck are you talking about? Power of friendship? Have you gone freaking insane? Why would they even be willing to cooperate with us? We don't even know.
Hey now.
Biki, I know how you feel, but I think Shin's got a point here.
Huh?
But
You were unconscious at the time, Shin, but before Hajime was executed, he said some stuff.
Yeah, to Mikado. Say, he was furious with Mikado, wasn't he? Like he'd just been stabbed in the back. I believe Kokoro mentioned something akin to this as well. She said Hajime was not aware he was going to die. Certainly. It sounds like Mikado had tricked Hajime into believing he wouldn't die after carrying out his murder.
yep.
Exactly. Now put yourself in a Void's shoes. A trusted ally ended up betraying and killing another fellow Void. Would you keep working with said ally? Or join everyone else and try and put a stop to him?
Well,
Oh, and you put it like that. I guess it would be strange if the Voids were still willing to work for Mikado after that.
To be honest,
I'll admit, this has been bothering me ever since the trial concluded. And thanks to Shin here, I got the chance to share it. I take it this is what you're trying to get at too, right, Shin?
Yes.
That's right. Sorry, guess I'm not too good with words.
Sure.
Don't worry about it, bro, but are you sure you're okay? I know you and Hajime were... They're making the jokes too easy for me. They're making it too easy. Well, I'd be lying if I said I was completely fine. Yeah! But we can't just mope around and sulk about it. We gotta fight back against Mikado. For Hajime.
Yep.
You heard the man, so stop wasting our time accusing each other, hiding in fear, and come together as a group. Even if you're a member of Void, just drop it and join us. You might as well, 'cause we got this in the bag. It'd be really funny if Mikado came down and just, like, smited somebody on the spot. I know he wouldn't, but because it goes against the whole integrity thing, but why we focusing on Nikke? You're so suspicious.
Indeed.
I concur. The power of friendship truly trumps all. Well said, Miss Chiebukuro.
Why is it on my...
Oh no. Ouch! You will cease your swatting at once, young lady.
Whoa!
When did you get here? I am always lurking in the shadows. Jeez, I'm not even tired. I don't know what this is. I was going to gather everyone to make an announcement, but it seems as though you're all here already. From now on, I hereby dub this room as the Gathering Ground. Now, please excuse me for a moment. Okay, oh, he's gonna do an announcement.
Testing. I have an important announcement to make.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass mother...
Everyone both on the island and inside the Monocrows should now gather at the Auditorium post-haste.
This is a banger theme, that is true. Just when things were actually looking up, then came Monocrow. What's this important news, anyway? I hope it's nothing bad. After a while, everyone, aside from Mikado, had gathered around the auditorium.
Well, great.
Dragged out again. This better be good. Coco. Oh, hey. Yeah, you went off and did your own thing. I know I said last chapter, I think she's cooked, and I still kind of stand by that. They cannot let a character this OP make it to 2 trials. There's just no way. Splendid. It seems everyone is here now.
What did you say?
What do you mean, everyone? Mikado's not here.
Oh, good grief.
Fret not, good sir. He will be arriving shortly. Now then, it's almost night time, so I will not waste your time any longer. Let's begin. I'm sure you're all wondering why I've gathered you here, so let me draw back the curtain on number 16.
Huh?
Oh, the Teruya, okay.
Number 16?
Very well.
Mr. Sonoji, that's your cue. At Monocrow's shout, the auditorium door opened, and in came Mikado. But along with Mikado, there was... Oh, okay.
Oh, good evening, all. It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Okay, we didn't have to do this. We did not have to do this. Someone familiar was with Mikado, except now he seems to be... compromised.
Mikado, where have you been hiding? And who's that?
Help this man!
More to the point.
Why did we do...
What have you done to that guy?
Yeah, why do we do him like this?
Truly, you all have my sincerest of apologies. I've been a bit of a busy bee, you see.
Wait, that guy looks familiar. That stuff on his body. Bondage!
You see, I have been rather frustrated as of late.
Mikado, no, honey.
So, to vent my anger, this poor fellow has become my own personal outlet. And now, I feel much better.
Free him!
Devil! Let him talk!
Shinji, kill this guy.
I'm just about to do so. And voila!
Happy Pride Month? You are all sick. You are all crazy. What's going on?
Whoa!
Where in tarnation am I? See, I knew he had a southern accent. Jokes aside, like, again, I could never settle on what accent to give Teruya last game, and I went with southern, and they're just consistently proving me that that was the correct choice.
Huh? Incarnation?
Darn it!
My accent slipped.
So then, what is the meaning of this, Mikado?
That will become clear soon. But first, it has come to my attention that you've spent the past few days at each other's throats, have you not?
Time out! Time out!
The thought shatters my heart into pieces. Dearest friends should be getting along with each other.
Newsflash, you're the reason why we're suspecting each other.
Terrible.
Well, I will admit, the little speech I gave at the end of the trial was a little unfair to you all. Once Hajime revealed himself, I got caught up in the moment and carelessly ran my mouth, prematurely unveiling the presence of the other voids. My sincerest apologies.
But
As a result of my blunder, the scales of balance have been swayed unevenly. It's far too early for you all to be split like this. That leads us to this man. His purpose is to serve as a beacon of hope that will surely assist you all in the long run.
Now.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you all the newly appointed assistant guidance teacher that will lead you all alongside me. The former ultimate merchant, Teruya Otori. Please give him a big round of applause, everyone. Can we get some claps in chat for Teruya? Whoa! Welcome, teacher! No one else said a word. Dang, they're really doing my guy dirty! Even the man called Teruya stood frozen in shock.
I'm sorry, but
I don't have a lick of sense on what's going on right now, but former ultimate merchant? Wait, Teruya Otori? As in, Otori Mart? Ooh, this gotta be awkward for Teruya. Ooh, I wonder how he's gonna react to Yuki.
huh?
What's an Autori Mart? How do you not?
Oh, I think there was one near my house, actually.
Okay, I don't know if that's gonna be lore relevant that Shinji didn't know what Autori Mart was, but that kind of stuck out to me.
Certainly. Yes, it's quite a famous brand.
Hey.
Wait, Mr. Autori, teacher, have we met before?
He's a void. Calling it now. Mikado brought him in, so they must be working together.
Please stop
Now,
that.
now, everyone, calm down. We aren't working together at all. Dare I say, one could more accurately describe us as mortal enemies. He's a part of that foundation that's been tracking me down for years. Why, I have half a mind to slay him where he stands.
What are you saying?
What the heck are you talking about? I've never seen you before in my life. Unless, maybe you're a remnant of despair who are they again? Remnants? What am I talking about? Oh no, they wiped his memory. Oh no. Oh, it's so over. Mine's gone all blank. Is it just me, or does he seem a little disoriented?
Then
Guess we got a lot of questions to ask him.
Now.
Order, everyone. I know you're all excited, but it's almost... Don't get it. But it's almost nighttime, understand? Leave the chit-chat for tomorrow and get ready for bed, everyone. Mr. Sonoji, are you satisfied?
I'm impressed.
Indubitably. This has taken the turn for a much more interesting endeavor.
Not so fast.
Before you all depart, I have one more announcement. Starting tomorrow morning, the Monocrows will begin sailing towards the second island. There may be a bit of turbulence during your sleep, but please pay it no mind. The second island? What do you mean?
Let me explain.
I've forgotten to mention. Our field trip to the Isle of Nowhere consists of several stages spanning 5 small islands. And every time a class trial ends, we shall head towards the next island on board the Monocrows.
Huh? So, this island is...
Indeed.
This island is the first island. We cannot return here after leaving this island, so be careful. No, we're gonna lose Uehara Bell Tower. Man.
Are you serious?
So that means if you don't return to the Monocrows before nighttime, you're up and left behind?
pay no mind.
Fear not, Mr. Hashimoto, as this announcement has gathered all residents to this very room. Furthermore, I've taken the liberty to lock all the doors. We're setting sail at dawn, so I have made certain we are prepared in advance.
Well, that came out of left field, huh?
Huh, so there's no way off this tub anymore. That's unfortunate. I was gonna scrap up any remaining crows before we headed off.
Indeed.
It may take a day or so, perhaps even longer, to sail between the islands. It's going to be a long trip, so rest up. And to whom it may concern, murder is still... It's every time this crow monologues that it hits me. Murder is still permitted during this time period. The class trial room is inside the Monocrow, so no worries there either.
What? As if we were worried about something like that.
Until we meet again.
Now then, it's nighttime, so everyone should return to their dorms and save the chatter for later.
Could this get any more boring?
This is...
What is going on here? Hey, Mikado, what's up with this dude?
So how's that?
I already told you. He's the former Ultimate Merchant and new Assistant Guidance Teacher, Teruya Auditorium. He is also part of the 79th graduating class from Home's Peak Academy, making him your upperclassman.
Are you for real?
Upperclassman?
Not happening.
Yeah, right. As if we believe that. This guy's totally a void. Just look at him. Hibiki, he has gotten a much better fashion sense since the last game. So, I would not diss my guy right now for the fashion sense.
I'm telling you, he's definitely a V-O-I-D. Void. Wrong.
No, he's not a void.
Besides,
Coco's right. Remember what Mikado told us? Yesterday after the trial, he said all 5 voids were in the room with us. So, by that logic,
Well...
anyone who didn't participate in that trial can't be a void.
Even so.
Even if he's not a member of Void, his unorthodox character and entry cannot be overlooked.
Although...
Then, why did Mikado bring him here? Is this another part of his plan?
Now then.
As I have already informed you, he is here to maintain the balance. In fact, you may find him to be an extremely useful aid.
You see.
Teruya Auditorium is a survivor of a school killing game.
Huh? A school killing game?
You!
Wait, what? How did you...
Oh.
Oh dear, would you look at the time? It seems the Auditorium Q&A will need to be postponed until tomorrow. I believe some well-needed repose for me is in order.
Farewell.
Good night, everyone. And he's
for
gone.
real?
Huh? Whoa, he disappeared? What is he, psychic?
It's sort of refreshing to see that kind of response to Mikado's magic. We're already so used to it. Hello, Mr. Teruya Auditorium.
Hey!
Yeah, what is it?
Let's go. I need to talk to you.
Whoa!
Wait, whoa! Alright.
Yeah.
Hold up, Kokoro. We have questions too, you know? Where are you going?
Now then.
Leave her be, Ruko. It's already nighttime. A new teacher, a new island. It's a lot to take in.
Aside from that,
But we need to finish what we were discussing prior to Monocrow's interruption. So, what's it gonna be, everyone?
Concerning what?
listen.
We were talking about what to do from now on. Are we really gonna continue to suspect one another? What? It always cuts to Nikki and Hibiki. Setsuka. It's alright. How about we all head to bed for now? We can continue our conversation in the morning. If, by any chance, you agree with our plan to get along with each other, we'll be waiting for you in the dining hall.
Then...
Those who didn't see that as the best solution can choose not to come to the dining hall. Or you could even talk to us about it. I know you're all worried.
Hey, bro.
The majority of us were too hesitant to commit to anything, so we decided to call it off for the night. The Voids, would they become our friend or our foe? Would we unite with them or against them? It would all be determined tomorrow morning. I should try and get some sleep as soon as possible. Monocrow said we'd be heading out at dawn. My mind's racing trying to keep up with all the stuff that's happened so far. My first priority should be focusing on what Shinji discussed with us. Of course, I'll be going to the dining hall tomorrow morning, but I do wonder about the others. I guess only time will tell. Okay, well... very interesting. I suppose we should go to bed. Void. A new person. A second island. These thoughts kept swimming circles in my mind as I drifted off to sleep. We restored an endurance. Good morning.
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
Ugh, morning already? Oh, that's right. Shinji told us to head to the dining hall. I wonder who else will be there. I guess I better hurry up. Ooh. Oh, hey. Hey, Pookie. Yoruko. Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, Sora. Did you sleep well? Why are you in front of my room? I'm just doing the gym stare into the camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh? No reason. Well, I mean, it's just next door to my room, right? I just happened to come outside a few moments before you. But forget about that. Sora, could you follow me? There's something I wanted to show you. Something to show me?
Here it is.
Yuri.
The door to the balcony has been opened.
Yes. Now kiss.
The balcony?
Come on, take a look for yourself.
This is...
Aww. As I stepped out on the balcony, what greeted me was the horizon of a gorgeous blue sea. This is a great spot to kiss, or recreate the Titanic pose. The salty smell of the ocean and wind enveloped me, refreshing my mind and soul.
This feels amazing.
Everywhere you look is the sea. I guess the Monocrow really did start sailing. The interior feels so much like a hotel that I kind of forgot this was a ship.
I know, right? And it's going by so fast. I remembered what Monocrow said last night, so I ran straight to the window when I woke up. Then, as I was leaving my room, I noticed this door had opened up too.
So you waited outside my room because you wanted to show me?
And, well, I thought you might also want to see the view of the ocean.
Oh, okay. Tee. I love this. This is so cute. Oh my god.
It really is refreshing. I feel like just for this moment, I can forget everything and relax.
No, I did not anticipate this to be so Pride Month coded, but I'm loving it.
By the way, Yoruko,
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Uh-huh.
weren't you suspicious of everyone? Because of Void and everything?
No, I don't like suspecting people and stuff. Mike and Hibiki were at it with us, so that's the only reason I got upset. I agree entirely with Setsuka and Shinji. It's just that I couldn't quite control my feelings. So I acted harshly without thinking.
To be honest, when Nikke said I was the most suspicious out of all of us, I felt a wave of worry rush over me. I have no memories. Maybe I really am a Void who's forgotten their purpose.
I'm conducting a theory. Just based on Sora's line delivery. Maybe it's just because she's a very stoic character, but it's very, like, rhythmic, the way that she delivers her lines. And I'm wondering... I can't pull out the robot theory twice. I know I had that theory last game, but, like, hear me out. No, I'm kidding. But, I don't know, I'm kind of keeping an eye on that.
No way. I mean, well, I can't be certain, of course.
Ooh, she jumped to her defense so quick.
I refuse to believe you're a Void. Besides, even if you are...
Oh, she is so whipped for her. Like, it's not even funny at this point.
Well, it's like Shinji said. I'll become your closest friend and save you from Void.
OMG! She's so cute! She's so cute! Oh, I love her! I actually love her.
So you don't have to worry about anything. No matter what happens, I'll be there for you.
Yoruko, I love you. Please don't die.
Yoruko, can I hug you?
Oh my god! Yuri! We're winning! We're winning, chat! We're doing so good! We're doing so good! CG, please.
What?
Yes.
My heart skipped a beat.
Whoa! And a heart? This isn't even coded anymore. This isn't even me, like, stretching.
Stop it. Jeez. You sometimes say the weirdest stuff, you know?
Accept, Yoruko. Accept the offer. No, they're not gonna show it to me now. Oh my god. Wow, happy Pride Month, everybody. Woo! This is such a win. Loved that. After a nice chat with, nice chat indeed, the two of us headed to the dining hall. Oh, that was lovely.
Hey.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Hey.
Ruko, Rara. I knew you'd come. Setsuka, Shinji, Yuki. Is this everyone?
Hey, I'm here too.
Oh, Iroha. I didn't think you'd come, considering the state you were in after the trial.
Of course. Yeah, I was thinking about that last night. I haven't been myself recently, huh?
I'm sorry. Well, I don't really know what your self is, because you haven't done much so far, but I'm sorry. That was mean. She's a very sweet girl. I just need to know more about her. But after hearing... wrong voice.
But after hearing Shinji's speech yesterday, I realized I've got to get a hold of myself. After all, positivity is a strength of mine. So I've decided, as of today, Iroha the Optimist is back in business. Let's make today a good one.
There you go, Queen. Yuki, what about you? Are you okay? You seem worried too.
Yes.
I agree with Big Bro. I mean, of course I'm anxious, but since we're all in the same boat, quite literally in the same boat, I think it's better to follow Big Bro's words than suspect one another.
Big Bro.
It's so amazing. If it was me who tried speaking to everyone like that, we'd all still be fighting with each other. Don't worry, Yuki, you are surprisingly good at being a protagonist when you want to be. I'm referring to specifically, like, the Chapter 6 trial of DR1, where he rallied everybody together. But of course he doesn't remember that, so... Hold on, I might have to sneeze. Nope, okay, we're good. Anyway. His leadership is so cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, you two.
Are you serious? That's your definition of cool?
Well, I guess it can't be helped.
Aside from that.
Well, anyways, I guess this is everyone. Can't say I'm surprised. Are we the last ones?
Well,
we had to wait a while for you guys, so I guess there won't be anyone else coming.
Listen.
So, Nikkei, Emma, Kokoro, and the twins are the ones who aren't here, right? Well, I guess Mikado and Shobei were out of the question from the Wow, I totally went off the rails with that voice. Out of the question from the get-go. Wait, if Mikado isn't here, where'd all the food come from?
oh dear.
Oh, about that. He came in here earlier, exclaiming, I totally agree with Mr. Kasai. I come bearing gifts of breakfast and friendship. Who's with me? So I took the breakfast, told him to shove his friendship, then kicked him out of here. I'm sorry, he's the most entertaining guy. I love Mikado. Good.
Then...
Does that mean the others would rather continue to doubt and mistrust one another?
Yeah, right.
Who can blame them? The Voids could be anyone, remember? They could even be sitting with us right now as we eat. Yuki.
Better watch it.
Hey, Yuki, cut that out right now. If you're gonna keep talking like this, then you can leave. wait, no, big bro, I didn't mean it like that.
Listen here.
From now on, I won't be allowing such negative talk like that. It's unhealthy and unproductive. If you treat the Voids as villains, how can you expect them to trust us? They might have made a mistake joining Void, but they're humans with dreams and feelings, too.
Pay attention.
You need to be the change you want to see, Yuki. Do you understand? Yes. Got it, bro. What a great quote. It's either gonna be, no, they told Mikado to leave, so it's probably Teruya, right? Oh, okay.
Now that's a scoop.
Never mind. It's Nikkei. Do a Mikado. I did the Mikado free time, and then they just kind of were like, okay, there's no more. Get out. Bye. Like, it was criminally short.
Another wise man once said the exact same thing. Mind if I use that as a headline for the morning newspaper?
Nick.
Great. Oh, great. It's you. Well, what do you want? Come to make fun of us? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Ever since the class trial, I've been a real pain in the ass, haven't I? Doubting everyone, causing conflict, just being generally unpleasant. And for that, I'd like to apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay. Nikkei, you're saying you agree with my ideas?
Well,
Well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't, would I? Those who agree should come to the dining hall, wasn't it?
That's...
What changed your mind all of a sudden?
Of course. Yeah, just yesterday you were on about the journalist's instinct or something.
Please understand his feelings. I don't know who's talking. Oh, it's Emma.
Even so,
He seems to have gone through a lot mentally after listening to what Shinji had to say yesterday. Emma, you're here too? I thought it would be impossible to trust you all amongst the conflict and doubt. But if everyone's aiming to start anew, I thought maybe I'd give it a shot too. Didn't I tell you? The precondition was, if you're going to be like that. Sorry. Am I being too indecisive?
well,
If we're gonna continue doubting each other, another murder will end up occurring eventually. And that won't change anything at all. To become so intimate that the Voids feel inclined to betray Mikado and their group, it's a great plan. Admittedly, I hadn't considered anything like that.
that's why.
So, I know I was being rude and I showed up a little late, but may I join the group? It's the same for me. You guys. Of course you can. If everyone's working together, there's nothing to be afraid of. Well, if the others agree, that is.
Sure.
I'm with you. It's wrong for classmates to become enemies. My boyfriend did that once. It didn't end great.
of course, same here. Although... Well, if you're being sincere, I guess I could put these past few days behind us.
Same for me. Let's all get along again. You guys. Thank you, everyone, for supporting my ideas. Uh-oh, that's not looking good for you, Shinji. Now, let's win the Voids over, defeat Mikado, and escape this island. Together! Leaders never last long. Doesn't matter who the Voids are. Everyone's coming together, just like when we first met. By creating a unanimous, trusting bond, the Voids will have no choice but to concede. I don't know about that, but okay. Of course, it won't be easy, but in this exact moment, we took a full step. A step toward hope.
Oh dear.
We've been waiting for quite a while, but I guess Coco, Kana, and Biki won't be coming.
So...
I guess it can't be helped. Everyone thinks differently about things.
Now then.
Well then, let's talk about what options we have from here on out.
Our options? Wasn't it just getting along like before?
Aside from that...
That was just the foundation. Now we need to discuss the latest change we've been faced with. Oh, you mean the guy Mikado introduced yesterday? Yeah, where is he?
Don't forget, we're also traveling to a new island.
Then...
The new island. Since we aren't there yet, there's no point in worrying or thinking about that right now. Nikkei's right. Our biggest concern should be that new man from yesterday.
Look, on my way downstairs, I noticed the third floor's vacant male dormitory is now his. I wonder when that adjustment was made. That guy, he mentioned being a graduate or something. What was his name again?
I got this.
Former ultimate merchant, Teruya Auditorium, if I recall correctly. He was a graduate of the 79th class, so that makes him our upperclassman. Well, was he a graduate? He didn't exactly go to Hope's Peak and graduate, but regardless. And to top that off, Mikado said he was a survivor of the school killing game.
But speaking of which, what exactly is a school killing game? Is it something similar to the one we're in?
Well,
If he really did... Wow, what voice did I give this guy? Immediately forgets. If he really did go through the same situation we're in now and survived, he may be a big help to us. Yeah, we should ask him about that. So then, has this Teruya still not woken up yet? Who knows? I don't think I've seen him since Kokoro led him away yesterday.
Hey,
About that Teruya guy. Doesn't he look kind of familiar? Well, didn't we see him with the woman in glasses on our first day here? No, not that. It feels like I know him from somewhere. Do you now?
that's why.
About that, he and the woman in glasses said something similar to that effect. Yuki, he definitely called out your name. Maybe they'll end up being of some relevance?
well,
It's just a hunch. I don't know anything about those two.
What's up with that?
Hey.
Yuki, are you hiding something from
Listen,
Nikkei?
Huh?
What is it?
Come on.
Didn't I tell you not to talk about stuff like that?
Oof.
Sorry, it just slipped.
Pay attention.
Everyone here should never doubt their friends. It's the most basic rule. Got it? Yeah, we're veering a little too far into the I was gonna say toxic positivity route here, Shinji, but
Positive, stay positive. He's right. If we doubt one another, we can't stay positive.
it's a fine line to walk between giving up all hope and being a little too positive to the point of irrationality. But despite Kokoro confirming that he isn't a void, he's still suspicious. I wonder, is it even safe for us to trust him in the first place?
It's fine. You can trust him. That's the last piece of advice I'm able to offer. He's trustworthy.
Hello, Kokoro.
oh,
Coco, did you come to visit us? You're siding with Shinji's plans? She said last piece of advice I can offer. What does that mean?
Huh?
Wait, yeah, exactly. Last piece of advice. What's that supposed to mean?
That's right. Teruya Auditorium. I'm positive he isn't a part of Void. And because of that, he's automatically more trustworthy than the others. If you wish for further details, simply ask him yourself.
Hey, don't just ignore me. What do you mean by last piece of advice?
aside from that,
So, because you're here, that means you're with us, right?
No, I won't be joining your little group. Moreover, I won't be assisting you at all from now on.
What? No, but why?
I'll explain. The reason I've come here is to explain my stance. I ask that you listen carefully. I won't be thinking any more about the voids, nor will I be attempting to predict who is a member.
that's...
Wait, how come?
Hey now.
Coco, are you doing this because we asked you so feverishly about it during the trial? Or is she gonna be like, I don't want to get murdered? That we didn't consider your feelings and just nagged you about finding our opposers?
Honestly, no. I don't mind that too much. Okay. She's smart for that, low-key. I'm doing this to preserve my own life.
Huh? Your life?
I'm positive that there's a void here with us right now, although I'm unsure of how many. I don't know who you are, but I'm asking you to leave me alone. I won't be interfering with your plans or attempting to discover your identities. So please, don't kill me. Kokoro,
Kokoro, who had always supported us, even before the first trial. Kokoro, who worked harder than anyone else here in order to find the truth. It felt like that same Kokoro stood here, but with her weaknesses and fears on display. I still think she's cooked.
The hell?
Are you saying you're simply gonna spectate? Not care about who lives or dies as long as you're alive?
Listen,
Coco, please reconsider. Each and every one of us are afraid of dying, yet we stand here, united, in order to survive. If we're together, the chances of our lives being threatened are weakened, and the chance of us discovering the truth goes way up. Yeah, I'm gonna protect everyone here. No one has to be sacrificed. That's not a good sign. I'm gonna grab my water bottle. Okay. Who are the other two people I think are voids? See, that's tough. Because we know Mikado and Hajime, and I'm accusing Nikkei, which means the other two are probably girls, if we're going by that logic. Man, it'd be so sad if it was Yoruko, but I could see them pulling some doomed Yuri on us. It'd be crazy if it was one of the twins. Because whenever they talked about it, they cut to Nikkei, and I think it was Hibiki. So maybe. I don't know. I don't know who the other two are. But we'll see. Anyway, talking about how you're gonna protect everyone always ends well.
I'm sorry. This is the result of my talent. As you just pointed out, I can immediately identify who the wolf in sheep's clothing among us are. Right. If I was to do that, as a member of Void, who would you want to kill first? Which means... The last victim, Yuri Kagarin, acted alone for the most part, but he was with everyone else the night he died. If being with everyone was sure to prevent death, I wouldn't have chosen this path.
What?
But wait a second, are you really okay with this? To survive alone without ever knowing the truth?
Well, it's better than dying. My infinite curiosity can only live on while I'm alive. Well, that's how I see it anyway. If the voids are still after me, even with this, then I guess I can't help that. Please respect my decisions.
Listen.
Coco, could you reconsider just once more? Without you, we're...
It's fine. Don't act like that. I was more or less alone in the first place, and I'm not completely breaking our bonds. I will continue to contribute to your conversations, as long as they aren't about the voids or the truth behind all of this. At least, leave a will and testament or something, girly. Please. It goes without saying, but if another trial takes place, I will still do my best. Yeah, no, she's still cooked. Because even if a not void wants to kill somebody, it would still be her, especially after she sussed out Hajime right away in the first trial. We all know that failing a trial is yet another way to die.
This can't be.
But that doesn't make any sense. You practically carried the discussions last trial, so even if you're not actively seeking out the voids, your reasoning in class trials will definitely be a nuisance for them. It's the same either way.
Not true. No, you're mistaken there. The voids aren't trying to win the class trial. Huh? What do you mean by that? I'll explain. In the last trial, Hajime said, if I win, then that's a problem in itself. Thus, it can be concluded that it's actually quite troublesome for the voids if the Blackens were to avoid being identified. If a void commits murder, it means they've already followed the plan to the point of willingness to surrender their lives. They'll hope that the truth surrounding their murder is revealed. If that is indeed the case, I can actually prove to be quite useful for them in class trials. Which means... Their goal is to make sure their affiliation isn't revealed before the murder occurs. Thus, I'm their highest priority. And that's what brings us here. Understood? Kokoro. Honestly, even now, just by talking to you, I may end up accidentally providing hints. This may only aggravate the voids further. Don't be mistaken, however. Like I said, if you require assistance, I shall be willing to provide it. I am simply setting a few limitations for my own safety. Well then, this is the last time you'll see me in an official meeting. I'm leaving. Farewell. And take care. No, she's so cooked. She's so cooked. What should have been a good atmosphere, heightened due to us finally agreeing to come together, was brought crashing down as soon as Kokoro left. Only now did we realize how much we depended and relied on Kokoro. Now, when it was too late.
Oh, hey.
This is...
Oh?
Ah, it's the man from yesterday. Well,
Hey!
hello? Heard I could eat breakfast here. Yeah, no, that was a really good scene. I liked that a lot. Cause, like, she's making a lot of sense. Like I said before she even said her reasoning, it's probably because she didn't want to get murdered. But she's still trying to help. Like, yeah, no, makes total sense to me. Although distraught as an effect of Kokoro's declaration, we decided to calm down and talk to the new participant. First off, what should we call you? Could you tell us your name? They already said his name.
My apologies. I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm the former Ultimate Merchant and a former student at Hope's Peak. My name is Teruya Otori, but you can call me whatever you want.
Wow. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep giving him the southern accent.
Seriously?
I have to do it at this point. I'm in too deep, even though this voice actor doesn't do it. Man, to think I had underclassmen at Hope's Peak. You'll have to forgive me when I say I don't remember interacting with any of you. But that aside, now that we're stuck here together, I hope that we can get along.
Are you serious?
Get along? Do you have any idea what kind of situation we're in?
See.
I heard about it briefly from the girl that just left. Coco? Oh, hello? Oh, headphones, okay. Un segundo. Let me plug these. Don't do that. No. Okay. I might have to get a new charging cable for those, but that's a bridge I will cross when we come to it. Alright, anywho. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, we should be good there. No, stop. Okay. I still can't fully grasp the whole situation, but I heard there are voids, a group of masterminds among you. Kokoro told me a lot, including the fact I'm not a void. And if worst comes to worst, I should be able to help you guys out in her place.
Even so.
You spoke last night, right? So Kokoro's under the impression this guy will be able to lead us in her absence.
Well...
But are we able to trust him simply because he received Kokoro's approval? Kokoro could be a void herself, you know? I don't think she is. We should ask him about that, along with the other questions on our minds. Oh, did I say something wrong? Did you want to ask us questions first? Do I have something on my face?
Don't worry.
No, nothing's wrong. I don't mind you asking me questions, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to help you all that much. What do you mean? I might have amnesia. I can't seem to remember some stuff. It's like there's a gaping hole in my memories. Like the reason why I was kidnapped here. Oh, what? Amnesia? Just like Sora.
Yeah.
Wait, but didn't you arrive on this island with some woman?
What are you saying?
Huh? You're kidding, right? I've definitely never been to this island before, let alone with a woman. Well, this is certainly unexpected. No, they made him forget Ray.
Then...
Hey, why don't you first tell us everything you remember then? That should be easier. Alright, since it seems we're in the same boat, I'll try to remember everything as best I can. Teruya told us everything he knew about as if he was telling an old tale. Most of his stories were absurd, to the point it was almost unbelievable, but somehow it felt reliable.
Now then.
So, to summarize... Oh, he does remember the killing game. Wait, okay, hold on. So, to summarize, the 79th class was abducted shortly after entering the school, and were forced to kill each other under the words of some stuffed bear named Monokuma. Then, once the game finally concluded, you and 2 other survivors went on to create this Kisaragi Foundation that you're currently affiliated with. Hard to believe there's been an incident similar to ours, so he does remember some of the events of DRA, but he doesn't remember Yuki. So, like, is Yuki just, like, yoinked out of the story, basically? That makes some parts of it very confusing, but... So, what exactly is the Kisaragi Foundation?
I'm sorry.
About that, I can't remember.
What? That's the most important part.
You see,
I can only remember the basic outline. The specific details are a bit foggy. The last memory I have before waking up here is working at the Foundation.
Jeez.
You said you didn't remember, but you've definitely visited this island before with someone else. You kept calling her Ray, and... Huh? Ray? Ray Makaru? How do you know Ray? Like I said, wow, whoa, I just gave him that. I'm messing up my accents. Like I said, we've already briefly met the two of you when you both first arrived.
you.
Ray. Yeah, Ray was there, and so was I. Okay, guys, don't worry. If they notice I'm gone, Ray and the rest of the Foundation will come to save us. Oh no. Who's gonna tell him?
I promise it.
Huh? What's with this atmosphere? I'm not joking around. You should see how capable she is. Nothing stops her.
But
Terry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that woman, Ray, she's dead.
No way.
Come on, that's a bit far for a joke, you know? She's not the type to just die like that. They wouldn't kill an OG like that. I'm convinced this is like VR. She survived an entire killing game. If a plan of hers ever fails, she'll have 5 more prepared in her mind to fight back with.
Oh dear.
We all witnessed it. Mikado's magic burned her up into a pile of ashes. Lies! Ray would never die that easily. You must be mistaking her with someone else.
Yikes.
I'm telling you, you were there with us.
Not happening.
Well then, Mikado must have pulled some trick to deceive the eyes, like some kind of grand illusion. Anyway, Ray's not dead, and that's final. So, you guys can all relax. There's help coming from the outside. Kevin, what about Kevin? I mean, Tsurugi, what about Tsurugi? You're not even gonna bring him up?
Are we sure we can trust this guy?
Yeah.
If he's denying it with this much certainty, then there's no more point in talking about it. How about we change the subject? Tell us about the killing game you've experienced. Maybe we'll be able to find some correlation between the 2 killing games. Let's see.
I'm sorry, but
Sorry, I can't remember that either.
Are you kidding me?
Then what do you know?
I'm sorry.
Believe me, this is frustrating for me too. I remember how it went and what it felt like, but the motive behind the killing game and all the friends I'd made and lost, besides, for Ray, I can't seem to recall them at all. Okay, yeah, so they did yoink out Yuki. The ones who died, their names, their faces. Damn it. Yeah, the goggles.
Kevin.
Let's not worry too much on the specifics for now. Mikado said Teruya here would be of help to us. We just need to find out how.
besides,
If you can roughly remember how it went, it may still help us, even if only in the slightest. Terry, in your own killing game, a lot of people died, right?
no good.
Yeah, of 15, no, out of 16. Only 3 of us had survived.
No way! 13 people died?
No way.
Does that mean, since we've already lost 2 people, if our killing game follows yours, 11 more will lose their lives?
Do you really think I would ever let that happen? Hell no! Not in a million years! Teruya, even if it's only a bit, we're going to need you to cooperate with us. In exchange, I promise you we'll help you however we can.
I promise it.
Of course, I'll give you my undivided support. Just like that time, the most important thing in a killing game is to bond with one another. So let's all help each other to get through this mess. I love his new design so much. Like, the glow up from game 1 to here is insane. Although we didn't receive the information we wanted from Teruya, he's a survivor of a killing game and doesn't seem like a bad person. So we've decided to act as one. Although there are some who don't fully trust him, we have no reason to keep him out of the loop as of now. As our conversation dragged on, the meeting was dismissed, and we each went about with our business. Okay, can I give Shobai a knife now? You there. Can I have a moment? Huh? Are you talking to me? What did you say your name was? Sora. It's not my real name, though.
No good.
That's right. You said you're using a pseudonym since you're also suffering from memory loss. Well, at least you have some idea as to who you actually are, unlike me. By the way, you said your name was Teruya, right? Is that what you want me to call you?
Don't worry.
You can call me whatever you want. I don't really care. Then, yeah, I'll just call you Teruya. Okay, it's a bit of an odd point to harp on, but alright. So, did you need something? Huh? Oh, well, this is gonna sound kinda weird, but...
Sora, have we met before?
What? Are you hitting on me? You look a lot older than I do, Teruya.
That's not...
It's nothing like that. Maybe I'm just imagining it? Okay, but if we circle back to what I said earlier about Sora maybe being a plant for the Foundation, that would make sense then, that Teruya knows who she is. Right? That's my current theory, at least. That she's some kind of plant for the Foundation. It's just that, for some weird reason, I feel kind of strange whenever I see your face. Hey, Sora, do you want to drink tea with... Is there a problem here, Teru... something? Stay away from my girlfriend. It's Teruya. Right, but what are you two doing? He's hitting on me. Sora! Oh, Sora, I love you. Oh, she's so funny. She's so funny. What? No, I just told you that ain't it. Listen up, mister. I don't know exactly what's going on, but this isn't the kind of situation you can just sit down and relax in. None of us can. I called dibs on Sora, so back off. Sora, let's just go. Oh, alright.
Hey!
Sora, wait. I'm being serious here. It's the same with that Yuki kid earlier. Talking with you, I feel like I'm on the verge of remembering something. Let's just go, Sora. Teruya, he didn't look like he was simply joking around. I don't feel anything in particular when it comes to Teruya, but he seems to feel something when it comes to me. While it's true he's the same amnesiac state as me, there's no way of knowing if talking with him will be the clue to regaining my memory. Cool. Okay. I went to my room after drinking tea with Yoruko. Alright, free time? Yeah. Let's give Shobai a knife. Okay, let's see. No, I didn't. I wanted to scope out the rest of this hall. Let me see what you have. Oh, no! I also do want to go to the game room, though, to, purchase things. Okay, there's Teruya, right, for now, if we want to find him, but... Is this game room, right? Yeah. Who's in here? Just you, Yuki? Okay. I have a lot of money. So let's draw. Oh my god, okay. Well, Shoot, now I kind of want to do Teruya. If I give him the goggles. I feel like I kind of have to. A knife! That's a different knife, though. A wedding ring? I can propose? Yoruko, I'm coming! Gold. Oh, Shobai would like that, surely. A gold bar. If we run out of knives to give him. High heels. Iconic. Another mag. Awesome. Blue jeans. Okay. A doll. A camera. I bet Nikkei would like that. He might also like a memo pad. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time. Oh my god, okay. Not giving that one to Teruya. Why'd you give me 2 in a row? Okay, I gotta go till I get something that's not that. Okay, great. Thanks. I've had enough. Alright. I gotta give the goggles to Teruya. We can find Shobai later.
Hey,
What's up? Do you need me for something? Yes.
seriously?
You wanna talk? With me? Well, sure, I don't mind. Spent time together with Teruya. Yes, I have something for you, good sir. Did I miss it? No. Okay, there they are, there they are. Huh? A present? You shouldn't have.
For real?
Whoa-wee! Can I really keep this? No regretting? Shoot, this here's my favorite, I tell ya. Teruya seems happy. I should head back to my— No! What? Alright, alright. Shobai, where are you? He wouldn't be on our floor. Let's check the men's floor. Mikado, I want to talk to you, but the game won't let me. I'm sorry, King. Wompity womp 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 womp. Emma. Oh, you get the little mono eye there on the banner. That's cutesy. Okay, well he has to be on the ship at least, so that does limit our options. There's Teruya again. Infirmary, where there's Yuki. I don't think he'd be in the workout room, so I'm gonna skip that for now. Oh, there you are. What? I have a knife for you. Huh, what an annoying girl. Told you to go away. Last time he wouldn't talk to us, even after we gave him a present, but I spent time chasing after Shobai. Maybe if I give him a knife this time, he'll talk to me. Well, he liked the kitchen knife, yeah. What's this?
Not bad.
I'll gladly take it. This is free, right? Don't expect any refunds or returns later. Event? Event? Okay! We got one, gang! Alright, this is going swimmingly.
Go away.
Can't you leave already? Huh? How long are you gonna stay here? Hanging out with a guy like me, it doesn't benefit either of us. But you're still one of our classmates. Don't you think there's value in getting to know each other? Classmate? I've never even set foot anywhere near that free Cope Academy. Huh? What? None of your business. It's not anything you need to know. I'll be going now. Wait! Shobai, you're a broker, right? How about a deal? A deal? I'll pay you. Aren't you always going on about doing anything as long as money's involved? It's fine as long as you don't ask for that much, so please, chat with me. You're one weird girl. Why'd you possibly go that far to talk to me? Just because I like you, or there's no reason. This is funny, but I can't betray my girly like that, so I'm gonna say just because it's like the truth. Just because.
What a dumbass.
Just because. Huh. Wow. You're the kind of person who doesn't take life seriously. Don't be like that. Oh, you didn't like that? Really? Okay, sure. I'm not sure why, but I get the feeling you know more than you're letting on, Shobai. Something that'll break down the situation. Hey, if there was something like that, I would have split already. Well, that's that. You're smarter than I thought, Albino. Deal accepted. 1,000 crows for 10 minutes. However, don't expect me to go anything over that. I'm offering you a lot of service with this since I'm using up time. You're one calculated person, as expected.
Piss off.
Happy? Now hurry up and scram. I didn't receive any payment today, so there's nothing else I can tell you. Is it actually gonna take money out of my... It can't do that. You do have to pay! That's so fucked! That's crazy! They're actually gonna make you pay to talk to him. Wow. Wow, Shobai fans are getting punished hard if you want to know anything about this guy. That's so funny. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm in tears. They actually make you pay. Unbelievable.
It is now
I
7
love
a.m.
that. That's
Rise and shine.
hilarious.
I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
I fell into a deep sleep. I've got to get over to the dining hall. Everyone else have gathered there for breakfast. Let's go. Oh, we're down one more. Oh, Kokoro's here. Good morning.
Hey, hey.
Rara, you're up earlier than normal. Congratulations, Sora. Seems you're in 4th place today. 4th place? I only see you in sets... Kokoro's here?
Oh dear.
I thought I'd be the first to get here, but turns out Coco had already arrived and started her breakfast. And I'm sure I made it to the dining hall within just 5 minutes of the morning announcement. She's a fast one, that Coco. As surprising as Kokoro's hidden speed is, the speed Mikado manages to prepare breakfast is even more surprising. I mean, he probably starts before the announcement, I guess, because he's like the mastermind and can do whatever he wants. Like, seriously, does the guy even sleep? Well, it's not like any of us want to see Mikado anyway. I do. Me. I volunteer. He can sleep whenever, for all I care. That aside, Kokoro, did you? No. It's not that I had a change of heart and decided to join your group. I was just in the middle of dining alone when you all showed up.
Oh dear.
You've never liked crowds, huh?
Listen.
How about you sit down for now, Sora? Let's go ahead and wait for everyone else to arrive. It's too early to eat.
Oh?
Speak of the devil, sounds like someone else is coming.
I told you, Kanade, I've lost my appetite. Go ahead and help yourself. Huh? Oh, everyone. Hello.
Oh.
Well, this is a surprise. Good morning, Biki and Kana.
Scoop! it! What are you talking about, good morning? What's so good about it? Get away from me, you stupid void!
What? No, come on, Beaky. It's the first time we've talked in a while, and you're suddenly bringing up Void again?
Kanadi's the only one I can trust not to be a void. You guys could be murderers for all I know. How am I supposed to trust any of you? New people who I've known for a little over a week at best?
Hey, Beaky, calm down and try to see things more rationally. There's no reason to get so worked up this early in the morning.
I don't know. Am I capable of judging things rationally? I thought I was just a little brat.
Were you still thinking about that? I'm sorry.
Big sis. Morning, all. Can't really call it a good morning, though, after that nightmare.
Oh, you had a nightmare. Oh my god, Yuki. You have a massive cowlick on your head. But okay.
Hello, everyone.
Huh? Can't do the voice. Huh? What's going on?
Nothing. It's just... I came with Big Sis to eat breakfast, but...
Disgusting.
Look at you all, pretending everything's fine. What, did arguing get too tiring, so you decided to avoid the truth and pretend to be one big happy family?
You suck.
Jeez, wake up already. If you're gonna keep being stupid kids, don't blame me when you get yourselves killed. I'll be trusting Kanade, and only Kanade.
Please let Kanade be a void. It would be so funny.
Hey.
I've heard about enough of your yammering. You didn't come to the dining room yesterday, so you're against Shinji's suggestion, right? We already know that, so congrats on stating the obvious. But now you're here, all worked up. Is it that you want to join us, despite being late? What? You're just imagining things. This was just a coincidence, all right? Stop getting all smug and patronizing. It's pissing me off. Kanade and I are the normal ones. You're all freaks.
Jeez.
Then stop arguing with us. People who have different stance than us, we're not gonna force them into the group against their will.
Ugh. Nikki, you...
Now.
Nick, do you really think that kind of attitude is appropriate? Kinda, yeah.
Then what am I supposed to say? Steve. Stupid Nikki. Idiot. You're all just stupid idiots.
Sis, I'm sorry.
I swear it's not what Sis truly thinks, deep down. I'll try my best to convince her that it's okay. Everyone, please, continue on as normal.
Don't dish it if you can't take it. Oh, she came back.
I'll take enough food for the two of us and leave now.
Oh dear.
Nikkei, to think you'd make a girl cry. That's despicable. Oh, wait, how was I the one in the wrong? Was I not speaking rationally?
Listen.
You're the only one who used an aggressive tone when speaking. You've made it clear just now how exceedingly harsh your personality is. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Well...
It's okay, Nikkei. I'm not totally sure, but I think that Hibiki was also in the wrong.
Why?
No, you're right. Why does Hibiki always have to make things so difficult? Poor Kanade seems forced to go along with her shenanigans.
Thing is...
Well, I understand why Hibiki's acting that way. It'd be nice if she opened up her mind to different ways of thinking.
That's just how it is.
She's just as scared and confused as the rest of you. Coco.
I'll explain.
Hibiki's mind is incredibly shaky right now. Before Yuri died, you were able to trust one another and even have a bit of fun. But now murders are occurring, and the prospect of hidden Void members, traitors, has been introduced. How is she possibly supposed to know who to trust? She's flustered, not knowing how to act, and so she's stuck between allowing herself to have fun again or block the possibility of being betrayed out completely.
It's clear to me now.
That same dilemma now faces each of you. You're making an effort to appear bright and hopeful, But at the same time, the memories and pain still lives on. You all saw them. The state of Yuri Kagarin's body. Hajime Makunouchi's twisted execution.
But...
We can't ever forget, but we can't ever stop because of that either. We must survive and escape this island, just like we all promised.
Of course.
That's easier said than done. And I'm not speaking to you about this with the intention of telling you anything. But, Kokoro, you ended up staying with us until you finished eating. Can I take that as a silent confession of wanting to rejoin us?
Right.
I was in the middle of preparing to take my leave, and suddenly Hibiki came in and made a scene.
Oh no.
Oh, don't be like that.
I'm sorry.
I'll at least give advice when it's needed, but in order to protect my own life, I simply cannot join you. Don't coerce me into doing something unreasonable.
Be careful.
I'll see you later.
I'm worried for her. Kokoro! Kokoro and Hibiki. It feels like something's forcing them to keep their distance from us.
Listen.
Well, between the two, wouldn't it be best to keep trying to persuade Kokoro? Even if we've decided to trust and become friends with each other, the anonymity of Void keeps things uneasy.
But...
You really want us to bug Coco until she uses her talent to figure out who the Void members are? She'll definitely scold you for it. Not to mention, it looks like she's completely blocked us out. She's gonna die. She's so cooked.
Alright.
Save some breakfast for me, okay? I'm going to go talk to her some more. You're better off leaving her be. I've been asking her things ever since the trial ended, and she's yet to budge an inch. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna crack. But she's our classmate. I can do this. If we don't at least try to persuade Kokoro and Hibiki, we'll never know if they're willing to change their minds or not.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go talk to Kokoro. Be back soon.
Jeez.
Sheesh, she really just moves at her own pace, huh? At least she's doing something. I love plot relevance. While Emma searched for Kokoro, the rest of the regular party began slowly filling in. Eventually, we'd all gathered for breakfast, except Emma and Teruya. Yoruko arrived uncharacteristically late, though we were all too distracted by the prior events to comment on it. Yoruko, please don't be suspicious.
No way. To think I missed all that. Kokoro and the twins really are something.
If only I had the open-mindedness to pull everyone together.
Big bro.
Don't say such things, big bro. It's amazing that you were able to unite this many people. Especially considering that we were butting heads a few days ago.
Why does Hibiki have to be so childish? It doesn't take much to figure out that combining our strengths is more beneficial than doubting each other. Doesn't Kanade seem more mature despite being younger? Even if she can be pretty scary sometimes.
Well, to be fair, they're only like, what, a minute apart? So, younger is not really... They're not different enough for there to be much of a mental difference. Anyway, what about the Teruya guy? Shouldn't he be here by now? Yeah. Well, I was so focused on Teruya, I said that in the country voice. Where is he? Maybe he's constipated like Yoru.
I told you to forget about it!
That's why she was late? Aw, poor girlie.
I already apologized for being late, so please don't bring that kind of thing up while we're trying to eat.
Let's just eat already. The food's probably gone cold by now.
Yes.
Yeah, let's eat. I'm hungry.
Hey.
Speaking of Teruya, I was wondering, what do you all think of him? What do you think of him?
Please swallow your food before talking.
Yikes.
I interviewed the guy, so I had the opportunity to chat with him for a minute, and he's totally suspicious.
But...
And what are we supposed to do about it? He lost his memory, Nick. You gotta stop doubting everyone. Nothing good comes from it. Or were you just not listening to Shin when he told us to stop doubting each other?
Well...
I'm not opposed to Shinji's interpretation, but I personally think we should still be leaving room for doubt. I do gotta agree. I gotta agree with him. Maybe it's because of my position as a journalist, but in my experience, doubting and believing in things are both totally similar, yet polar opposites.
That's why...
Not doubting things is not being interested enough to care. It's fine and dandy to trust among friends, but lacking care or interest is troublesome. I'm sorry, Setsuka, but I've got to go with Nikkei on this one. Something about Teruya just doesn't sit right with me. Sora's amnesia is more or less absolute, while Teruya's is oddly selective. I get why they're suspicious of him. Like, obviously we're not suspicious of him because we played the whole first game and we know he's a good guy, but in their shoes, I do understand. Oh, our opinions align with one another for a change. Surely something to commemorate, eh?
Hey,
Take this more seriously. Honestly,
get it.
it's all a bit much. It's not like killing games are some sort of annual sports event, so to say he's had experience.
What is it?
Okay, so what do you want to do about it then? Just banish the poor guy?
Now then.
I didn't mean it like that. I just thought it wouldn't hurt to establish some boundaries.
Is that so? But he said he wasn't with Void.
Right.
I kinda doubt that too, considering the only proof of him not being a Void member came from Mikado of all people.
Not true. Kokoro vouched for him too.
Not to mention that the barricaded, untrusting Kokoro took such a sudden interest in him. I'm telling you, something's definitely up.
Well, I can't just ignore the truth behind Nikkei's words. But it's not to say I want to doubt you guys either. Since my plan is to acknowledge the voids among us and continue to accept them as our friends, there is some room for doubt.
You better watch it.
But if that doubt ends up causing our relationships to grow tense, I won't forgive you all. Especially you, Nikkei. You're awfully defiant.
Huh? Is this what they call yellow journalism?
Whoa, time out. What did I possibly say to be accused of something like yellow journalism?
That's a real insult to journalists, that is. Watch what you say, will ya?
Jeez.
Morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
It's so awkward when, like, someone walks in while you're talking about them. Good morning, Teruya. What took so long? We're supposed to be eating breakfast together every morning at the dining hall, remember?
I'm sorry.
No, I know that. It's just, I kept getting tripped up by that Mikado guy.
Huh?
Mikado?
You
That
little...
bastard. What's his deal? He kept on randomly snatching my hat, knocking me over, droning on and on about things I couldn't care less about. No, show me these interactions. They sound so funny. Mikado is so funny. He's such a little shitter. There's just something about him. I already disliked him for his initial position as this incident's ringleader, but I've grown to hate him even more now.
Aside from that,
Regardless, we should be grateful nothing big happened. For now, Teruya, go ahead and eat up.
for real?
Wow, I can't believe it. It's a feast.
It looks delicious. Don't tell him who made it. Don't tell him who made it. Oh, there we go. Mikado made it.
See.
Well, it's different when you're hungry. Thanks for the food. He really thought about it. He really debated it in his head. But he's like, fuck it. So real king. The talk about Teruya petered out with his arrival. As expected, even though we had grouped up again, there was nothing that could be done about the awkward atmosphere. Looks like I got a bit of free time on my hands, which means it's time for me to take my quick break. Grab a water, get a snack, go to the bathroom, do what y'all need to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. See, you can tell that I haven't streamed for a couple weeks because my voice gives out a little bit quicker when I take a break. When I've been doing them consistently for a while, like any muscle, it gets stronger, and I can go longer without noticing it. But anywho. Let's go ahead and go back to free time. I do have the money to hang out, so I assume I have to do like the social stuff because they didn't let me investigate earlier. Or I'm sorry, they didn't let me socialize earlier, and now I'm realizing it's because you have to socialize now, so that's how they balanced it. But anyway. I really want to give, I really want to give her the ring. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give her, she has to like it, right?
There might be something to discover inside the boat.
Yeah. Is that an investigations reference? Like, search every suspicious looking nook and cranny?
Huh? Take a break together. I'm fine with that, but
Yeah, I know. Spent some time chatting with Yoruko. Yes. I know it's only been 2 chapters, but will you marry me?
Are you for real? What's this, Sora? Are you giving it to me? It's just a coincidence you got the perfect gift for me, so I won't thank you. Even though I'm really happy.
Yes. God bless. We're engaged now. We're actually canonically engaged now. So, yeah, we're engaged. This is my fiance.
Sora, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Remember last time when you asked about why I became a hostess? I think I'm ready to talk about it.
Oh, if you're sure, I'd be more than happy to listen.
Well then, where should I start? First, look at this picture.
Oh, this picture? Is that her? What she used to look like?
Who do you think this is?
Your secret lover is crazy, but I'm gonna say you. Is it you, Yoruko?
Huh? How do you know? Well, you're right. This is me.
Really?
To be exact, it's me from a few years ago, in middle school. Looks like a totally different person, doesn't it? I don't know how to put this in words, but I used to be quite the pessimist. I was pretty introverted and had social anxiety during my middle school days, so I was bullied quite a bit for it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I knew that unless I did something about my personality, nothing would change. But it all felt so helpless. No matter what I did, everything always went wrong, and I blamed the world for it all. In the end, I didn't even bother trying to change myself. Every day was my own living hell, and I resented the world around me. Then, one day, some bigger kids dragged me to the school backyard to rob me and beat me up.
Oh no!
That day felt much more brutal than the rest. I'd honestly completely given up at that moment. I remember wondering if this was how I was going to die. And then, someone suddenly showed up on the scene. A girl. And all the students ran away, scared. That person was an upperclassman from our school. There was a rumor that she was working part-time at some suspicious place. I thought she was scary, yet not in the way those bullies were. But once she spoke to me, her voice was calm and soothing. She seemed like a really nice person. It was just the rumor about her that was weird. I even teared up a bit when she said she couldn't just leave me getting beaten up. Seems like a good person. Turns out, she'd been bullied before as well, so she said that she understood how it felt. Anyways, with her help, I noticed my personality began to change, and with it, saw the bullying finally stop. She was so lovely to me. Over time, I wanted to learn more about her. I asked her what she did in her free time, but She didn't want to answer. I was so curious one day that after school was dismissed, I followed after her. I saw her go into a pub. It occurred to me that those strange rumors about her must have been real. Was the upperclassman a hostess as well? Yeah, just like me, she was faking her age for her work. The reason she told nobody was that she didn't want her actual age to be revealed. But I still had a debt to repay, regardless of what her job was. If anything, that only made me want to know more about her. I eventually talked to her about it, and she asked me if I wanted to work alongside her. With me knowing, her cover had already been blown. Both of her parents died, so she had to feed her siblings alone. That's why she had to do such a risky job with a high payoff. Don't get me wrong though, both she and I didn't do any sexual services. There are a lot of varieties of hostess, and those aren't even technically hostesses. Those are just selling your own body. I wouldn't have even started this if it was that kind of job. Although there are customers mistaking our business for one of those. I see. So you started becoming a hostess to become closer to her, right? That's not all there is to it, but... Oh, gosh, it's almost mealtime. Can I tell you the rest another time? Sure. Thanks. Oh, and Sora, thanks for listening to my story. I love her. Oh, yes, it did. It also went from girlfriend to fiance. TV. Alright, who's next? I guess... I do kind of want to suss out Nikkei, so I think we'll go talk to him. I'm gonna save, though, just in case I, like, brutally mess this up. System. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can find this goober. If I were a Void member, where would I be? No, 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 no. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to look in the rooms. Nope. Teruya's here. No. 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 Maybe he'll be in like the library or so. Oh, there he is.
Time for an interview.
There's not much point to investigating inside the boat. Yeah, we'll hang
Your
out.
cooperation is appreciated.
Yeah, okay, what would this guy like? He'd probably like a memo pad, right? Yeah. You're giving me a gift.
Now that's
Okay, he does like it. Cool, cool, cool. Holy mackerel, what a scoop. I can see the front page now. Genius reporter loves gift. Thanks, Sora. Good, good, good. Ah, Sora, good to see you. Do you have a moment to spare for an interview? I have time, but I told you last time, my memory. I'm not interviewing you. I was wondering if you could help me with an interview. Pardon? I'm gonna interview others. You should come with me. Why me? When you're interviewing various people, you get to hear about all sorts of experiences. If you hear some of them, there's a chance some of your memories could come back to you, even if it's just a few. Nikkei, you were thinking that far ahead? Alright, I'll help. Great, thanks. Shall we go now?
We didn't get anything scoop-worthy. Nikkei, I realized something during the interviews. Why are these all so mean? What? Why do we have to be so mean to him? I mean... The first one's probably the truest. But still... That's rough. That's mean. I feel like... I guess this is the best answer, but... I realize you're a pervert. What? All of a sudden? Why are you making perverted statements during the interviews? Well, stiff interviews are boring, aren't they? It's good to have some jokes on the way. Okay, I guess that was the right thing to say, but... Well, I'm kidding. What I really felt was, you tend to emphasize your right hand a lot. What can I say? It's my business weapon. It's a pretty hand, for sure. Okay, Sora, that's kind of a weird thing to say, but... Flirting is flirting. What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Yeah, I was like, kind of weird thing to say. Well, I'm right-handed. If I couldn't hold a pen with my right hand, I wouldn't even be here now. If that's your logic, then wouldn't all right-handed people who use their hands for work have their right hands as weapons as well? Well, that's true, but in my case, I had nothing but my right hand, which brought me here. Pardon? Oh, it's, nothing. By the way, thanks for helping me with my interview today. I'll be asking for your help again soon. Oh, he's got some traumatic backstory, if he's talking like that. Oh, we got a skill! Okay, wait, isn't there a way to view them before I figure out what they are? Someone told me this last time, and I don't remember how to view them. Do I just need to click on them? I think that's what it is. Let me see. Interview. Add more information. Okay. Seems kind of pointless. Spoiler alert. The opponent's key point word is visible in Scrum debate. I don't really think I need either of these, if we're being completely honest. More info in the e-handbook. What does that mean? I don't need the Scrum debate one for sure, but I guess... Okay, people are saying get the daily life skill. So I guess we'll go with that. Yeah. Okay, everyone's saying go daily, so... I said my farewells to Nikkei as we parted ways. Alright, we have another free time. I'm torn between doing Teruya or Shobai. I can conduct a poll on this one just for a minute or so. We haven't done a poll today. Oh, daily tells you where people are? Okay, that is indeed quite useful then. I'll go ahead and look at the handbook info while you guys are voting. Oh wow, you get all this stuff? Oh wow, wow, it tells you like everything. Okay, wait, this is great, actually. Interview information. Oh, this is based. Okay. Specialty mental math, that makes sense. Okay. No, this is so cool, actually. Okay. Okay, very cool. I'll have to go through that later. What is... What are your preferred gifts? Gold bar, stapler, old radio, cool glasses. Okay, I knew I'd like the digital camera. Okay, what do you like? Wow, you dislike a ton of things. Gold bar, wedding ring, gold ring, night. He likes the wedding ring? He likes the crowbar. Does he just like all weapons? He really just likes all the weapons. That's so funny. Okay. Cool, good to know, I suppose. School of Commerce. Knife spinning. Theme, his own money and life. Funny AF. Okay. Wait, what are Mikado's? I know they're not gonna let me hang out with him anymore, but... Someone's portrait. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's stop the poll. Alright, we have a winner. By a narrow margin, we're gonna go Shobai. So I have plenty of stuff he likes. We don't need to worry about that. Where is the guy? What? I paid all this money and you're not even gonna tell me where he is? Or do I need to go outside first and then they're gonna tell me? Oh, I can't do it! No! Oh, I'm out of endurance. Okay, we'll do it next time, I guess. I guess I have to rest. I'm out of endurance. If we get another free time, I will go right. Monocrow set out. I know Monocrow said it would take a while, but how much longer is it gonna be? I'm starting to feel trapped. On top of that, everyone's growing exhausted with the unproductive investigations of the Monocrew's interior. And Teruya's addition has been causing conflict too. I'd like to arrive on the new island to continue our investigation as soon as possible. Okay. Wait, I'm supposed to sleep, yeah. Are we gonna get a dream tonight? Huh? What was that? A large roar and a jolting from the Monocrow quickly shook me into full consciousness. I don't think the morning announcement's gone off yet. What just happened?
It is now 7 a.m.
We landed, yeah.
To explain the sudden shaking that has just awoken a select few of you, I ask that you remain calm.
We probably just docked.
Take note that the Monocrow is now anchored at the second island. The disruptions you may have heard or felt were nothing more than a testament to that. Even though you've all just woken up, I humbly request that you all gather in the first floor auditorium as soon as possible for a bit of light orientation.
Ah, so we finally made it to the second island then. But to gather everyone immediately after waking up? What a rigid sparrow.
Hello there.
I see you're all here. Did you perhaps sleep well? How does he expect us to sleep soundly in circumstances like this? That aside, it's been a while, Mikado. Did you get bored of ruining our every chance to eat breakfast?
How awkward.
It's just that you seem to have decided to add Teruya to your party. It's quite a shame, seeing as I simply cannot manage to get along with him. As of now, I'm working diligently to prepare your meals, while making my presence a scarcity. Are you picking a fight with me again? It's not like I like being around you, either.
Oh.
More importantly, what's this? Mr. Yamayuri, could it be you finally started to miss me? You should have spoken up sooner. I was beginning to lose all hope. No one has even tried to talk to me for the entire trip thus far. I have. Leaving me ever so lonely. If you've really all missed me that much, could I perhaps make an appearance at the next breakfast? No. You're doing great as is. Please continue to leave us alone. Why? This is all too much. Now, quiet, quiet. After all, I've called you here for more than idle chit-chat. This is like as deep as my voice can go, Monocrow, I'm sorry. It's like with Monokuma, you had the highest pitch voice possible, and then this is like as low as I can comfortably go. Firstly, as I noticed earlier, the Monocruise has touched down upon its destination. At the end of a 2-day trip, we stand at the white-beached bay of the second island. The second island differs greatly from the first. For centuries, it's been famous for being haunted by a variety of monsters and ghosts.
What? Monsters? Ghosts?
For that reason, the island bears a shrine meant to calm the wicked creatures it possesses, and a museum housing the ecology of the various beasts home to it. I ask that you proceed with caution, and try your best not to get cursed.
Stop lying. You're telling me to believe monsters and curses actually exist? Yeah, right.
Maybe...
I mean, taking Mikado's magic into consideration, or a virtual reality. Something like a curse doesn't sound too far-fetched.
So what?
So? What? What do you mean, so?
I'm asking why you made us gather here.
Let me explain.
The reason? I'm here to explain the rich history of this island. It is to be expected of my position as your loyal field trip guidance teacher. Who else but me could play the role of... What the hell? Every time I try and do this crow's voice, I get hit by a yawn attack. I could play the role of travel guide.
So
Then, since we've just arrived at the island, we can begin investigating, right? I'll be taking my leave now.
Kokoro, I still haven't told you about the island's diverse history and culture, so where are you? Shobai, not you too.
Let's go, Kanade. But, Big Sis, don't you think we're better off investigating with everyone else? What's the holdup? That's enough with the constant backtalk. Do you want me to slap you? Hey, let's not do that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, sis. I'm coming. I won't talk back. I'm sorry.
How could you? Look at you all, just leaving as you please. And to think I'd prepared a 30-slide PowerPoint presentation overnight for this. This is treason against my teaching authority.
How disgraceful.
I know that feeling quite well, teacher. Oh, Mikado, I love you.
Yeah!
Alright, let's get going. There's nothing to be gained from sticking around and listening to stuff like this.
Wait,
Just a sec. Monocrow, can I ask you something? I know it says so in the rules, but you said we're free to investigate the island, right? And you even encourage it, but there was next to nothing to be found on the last island. Don't tell me there's not going to be anything on this island either. Ooh, who can tell? The outcome all depends on what you do, Setsuka. As you said, you're free to investigate. Why? I'm genuinely not tired, and it's only when I do his lines. Maybe like talking in that low of a register is triggering like a biological response in me. I don't know. It may prove advantageous to investigate thoroughly, but it may also prove perfectly fine not to investigate at all.
Oh?
Why are you asking all of a sudden?
to be honest,
I'm feeling kind of uneasy. If we work ourselves to the bone and come up empty-handed again, is there even a point to investigating? You can't start losing yourself to those kind of thoughts. You've got to keep investigating, no matter what.
Huh? Teruya?
In other words...
Even if it seems like you're getting nowhere, if you keep pushing forward, progress is inevitable. I can say with confidence that an unwillingness to give up is the most important thing in a killing game. I thought you said it was making bonds. Pick one. Teruya's right. Even if nothing comes out of it, spending our time investigating is leagues ahead of the alternatives. We're better off doing that than killing each other or abandoning all hope of returning home. What other options do we have than to keep on trying? Come on, let's keep at it.
yes.
Oh, it's the Deku voice. Sorry, I have to like cycle through my voices. Yeah, we absolutely have to investigate and keep pushing onward. to unite, if
Now we're
anything.
talking.
That's right. That's exactly what I wanted to say. That's my bro. What a relief it is to see your will restored. The second island, like the first, houses multiple facilities, so feel free to explore. Before I forget, some of you may have already noticed, but as promised, there's been a new rule officially applied to our killing school trip. You'll find it has already been added to the rules section of your student handbook.
What did you say?
Oh, wait, what rule?
Allow me to explain.
It was discussed during the class trial, so you wouldn't know, Mr. Auditorium. It reads, Mikado Sonoji cannot use magic for any purpose relating to or involving a murder case. Simply put, no matter how much you may get on my nerves, I am not allowed to envelop you in a whirlwind of flames or anything of the like.
You little...
Who do you think you are, using such an insulting example? You bastard. Having access to such unbelievable trickery, magic or otherwise.
Hey now.
Come on, we agreed to stop worrying about these kind of things, so...
We should get moving, unless you all plan to act like this forever.
To work on building solidarity and trust through investigation. Now that we've finally set foot upon the second island, to explore the unknown acted as a kickstart to our motivation. Yippee. Alright. Let's split up and search for clues. Looks like everyone's split up. I suppose it's time I get going too. The investigation report is at lunch. I should explore as many places as possible before then. Okay. Hey, what's up?
Oh.
Oh, Miss Sora! Welcome to the second island. Should I guide you along its sandy beaches? Let's forget that it's also my first time here, so that we may strengthen our bonds, like Mr. Kasai suggested we do. I can explain its riveting history in Monocrow's stead. It's all very fascinating, so if you listen closely... I decided to ignore him. Poor guy. Let's go to the beach. We have another mart. Put me in, thank you. Okay. Check it out, Sora. Turns out the first island wasn't the only one with a mart. Yeah, but even the interior is a bit different. I think all of these are the same items offered as the last one. Are you kidding? Most of it's the same, but at least there's some new stuff. Look, it's the soy sauce flavored cola discontinued a few years back. Score! There's a ton of rare stuff on this Utsuroshima place. You know what? I think I'll grab one of these sodas and whip up an article on them later. Ooh, or maybe a whole pack. Still, it's kind of a relief to see a store here, too. We won't be stuck relying entirely on Mikado for food.
Now then.
You're right. He's got a habit of disappearing out of nowhere, so it looks like we lucked out. Let's keep using the mart whenever we're in a pinch. Okay, that seems to be the only thing of importance. A nameless village. Ooh, spooky. Spooky, scary skeletons. I guess let's go left to right.
Hey, Kanade!
My legs hurt. Give me a piggyback ride. Huh? But I just carried you a few minutes ago. I told you my legs hurt. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm sorry.
I'll carry you. I didn't say anything.
Want me to carry you?
Huh?
Sosie?
I thought you hated us, Hibiki. You made it seem you wouldn't investigate, but you're working surprisingly hard.
Nope.
What are you talking to me for? I already told you, I don't trust anyone other than Kanade.
No reason, I just saw you guys. I thought I'd come over. But Hibiki, you really should stop asking so much of Kanade.
It's fine.
It's fine, Sora. It's nothing, really. You're all getting along fine without us anyway. Two less potential voids in your group, right? I know how much you talk behind our backs.
No, we really don't. If anything, the atmosphere's been pretty humorless without your normal playfulness. I don't know if that's the word I'd use, but okay. Hibiki.
Don't worry.
Sora, I think that's enough. Big Sis is awfully troubled and her mind isn't in the right place. So you're better off leaving her alone for the time being.
but it's not healthy for her to keep emotionally fighting like this.
It's okay. I'll take extra care of Big Sis from now on. I promise. Please don't waste your time worrying about it, Sora. Come on, sis. I'll give you a piggyback ride. Let's take a stroll around the village.
Okay. Alright. That's kind of interesting. Shobai, I didn't know your face had the muscles to smile.
Well, great.
What's your deal? Can't you leave a guy alone? That's better. I was worried you'd become sick. Wait a sec. What's with all the crow cards?
Piss off.
You sure have a talent for getting on my nerves. Telling you is a waste of time, so hurry up and get lost. Didn't you just come out of that house over there? Maybe... is that... You're stealing from them, aren't you? That's just not right.
What a dumbass.
Bite me. It's not like anyone's living there. The place is totally dry. Plus, it's not like you haven't been picking up crow cards yourself. That's one thing, but don't you think swiping from the village is a bit like stealing?
Go away.
I've heard enough out of you. Stop worrying about it and scram already. Looks like the place really is devoid of people. I think I could just search about every nook and cranny of these houses. Okay. So if we ever need money, we'll know where to go.
Hey, listen.
Check it out, Sora. There's a village here. Seems like it. Even if it's not that big, isn't it proof that people lived here at some point?
Even so.
Huh. I wonder. This village really is quite peculiar. If you go into the buildings that resemble restaurants, the amount of freshly prepared food present gives off the impression the kitchen closed mere months ago. And yet there's not a single person here. Isn't it rather ominous? It could be that there were people here up until we arrived on the island.
Therefore,
As small as it may be, there would have been at least 100 people residing here to form a village. If that's the case, where did they all go? Hard to say. I guess it's a mystery.
okay.
Well, anyways, a village is a village, so there's still a ton of places worth investigating. Right, let's get back to work. Yup, let's investigate until lunch. Then, it'll be time to ingestigate. Not bad for improv. Oh, Emma, that was kind of rough. Not gonna lie. Not your best work. But I don't have it in me to tell her that. Alright, onward. The Mythical Wonders Museum, or the MWM. I wonder if these are like references to things. But anyway.
Oh?
Oh, Rara, you come at a good time. Hello, Setsuka. Did you find something? You quickly see for yourself when you step through the door right here. A door? Where does it lead?
Hey. Sora, Setsuka, over here. So, I've been investigating the area a bit, and...
Oh.
Oh, Yuko, look at you. Perfect. Coming at a good time, just like Rara. Come on, join the party. Hey, let me go! Ah! Oh no.
Wow, what is this place? There sure is a wide variety of clothing and props.
We're in a dressing room. It seems to be especially fitted for this island and its themes.
When did Emma get here?
Here, we can dress up and act like all sorts of monsters.
Oh, Emma? How did you...
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
By. You're here too, Iroha? I guess no one is safe from Setsuka's clutches.
It seems we've gathered a full party now. So, shall we get going and have some fun?
Those of us pulled into Setsuka's plans ended up taking part in a forced costume party before we even knew what was happening. Aw, wait, they're so cute
ready
though.
to take on the world. Not even Doobie Scoo could stop us now.
Yoruko, I see the way you're looking at Sora.
Thanks for all the help coordinating this, Em.
Oh, it's nothing really. This is a piece of cake compared to Hollywood makeup. And you all look so pretty.
You look so cute, Sora.
But they're monster costumes. Shouldn't they be scary? It defeats the whole purpose if they're cute.
So what? It doesn't matter as long as we're enjoying ourselves.
But why is the exhibition set up this way? The mixture of Western and Eastern monsters clash. There's no unity. Variety's the, life of spice, right? Personally, I quite like this vampire costume.
Emma's This costume is scarily accurate. The slipmouth woman, Kuchisaki Onna, right?
Yep. Am I pretty?
Too scary! You two sets could take off those lenses out! I can't keep looking like that for much longer!
There were so many props in the dressing room that we were able to dress up for what seemed like hours without getting tired of it. While Setsuko may have dragged us in initially, all 5 of us were smiling and laughing by the end. Our worries had become nothing more than an afterthought amid the fun and games. Very cute, very fun. You girls looked so cute all dressed up like that. Oh, and Rara, I want to apologize for dragging you into this while you were investigating. Would you tell the other kids I'm sorry for abducting them all of a sudden? No, I had fun, and it looks like the others did too. There's no need to apologize. If anything, we should be thanking you for giving us a chance to forget about our stresses on the new island.
Hey!
Come now, there's no need to go that far. I just saw the dressing room and thought it'd be fun to take some time to play together. Now that we've relieved some stress, let's get back to investigating, shall we? Yes. Alright. Kokoro? Kokoro, what do you make of the new island?
Honestly, it's hard to say. Guess I should keep investigating.
What kind of museum is this? There's all sorts of devils and monsters. These are just models, right?
Of course. Something so unscientific and fantastical could never exist.
Girl, we have a talking crow. I'd say the same if Mikado's magic didn't have me questioning my sense of reality.
It's pointless.
There's no use treating these sort of things the same as him. Monsters, demons, they aren't even human. Whether or not they exist aside, these models are awfully impressive. Check it out, Kokoro. This one says it's a Yuki Onna. Apparently she froze people who ticked her off and then took away their hands and feet.
I'm sorry.
Yuki Onna. That's not even funny. Oh! Did she break it? Did you just break something?
It's fine. It'll be fine. Not like there's any staff here.
Well, I guess, but what if you just cursed yourself?
Don't make me repeat myself. Something as unscientific as a curse could never actually exist.
It seems like you're being kind of evasive about your mistake.
Be careful. There are still a lot of things I need to investigate. Please don't act as a distraction.
Very cute. Hello, fiancé.
Hey. Hey, Sora.
So this is where we've been, Yoruko. Made any discoveries?
Although... nothing yet. At least, nothing that could lead to a way out. It's hard to find anything of note when it's your first time scoping everything out.
Any idea what this exhibition's all about? I didn't think museums of this caliber existed in Japan.
Listen. Apparently, the building's formal name is Mythical Wonders Museum. There seems to be a lot of customers related to the monsters the island's known for. There's also a bunch of stories written by the living descendants of the exorcists and shamans from the Edo period. Maybe, now that I think about it, all these tales and pieces of information regarding the island's beasts must have been passed down orally until now.
That's pretty amazing. But Yoruko, how do you know all of this?
Huh? There's a note near the front of the exhibit that goes over it in detail. But to be honest, I've always been kind of interested in histories and legends like these. Books on the topic are fun for me as well.
Still, stuff like this could never actually exist here, right?
Although... It's hard to say, though admittedly, after seeing Mikado do what he does with his magic, the idea of a monster actually existing wouldn't really surprise me.
I guess you're right.
It's fine. Well, anyways, now's not the time to get distracted. With a whole new island accessible, we can't afford to just sit around. If we're lucky, we might even find a clue on how to escape.
Cute. All right. Lovely. Where's the... There we go. Where to next? A hiking trail. Yuki. Oh, okay, he is exhausted. Has Shinji been making him run around? Yuki, why are you so out of breath all of a sudden? At the top. There. I was caught by Big Bro and calm down a bit before trying to talk. Can't make out a word you're saying.
Big bro.
Big Bro and I were searching around the island. When we came across a mountain, he started yelling something along the lines of, "Look, it's a mountain! Part of being a man is taking it upon yourself to scale every mountain you see." So then he marched his way up the side of the mountain and... Shouldn't you be investigating?
You're kidding!
Then you can be the one to tell him that. I'm telling you, nothing can break through the guy once he's set on something. I don't really know if you could call it investigating, but I did catch a glimpse of something on our way up. It looks like there's some sort of shrine that connects the mountain to the ridge. A shrine. So that's why all the gates are scattered around like this. Oi, Yuki, you better get climbing, pronto. Just a sec, big bro. How pathetic. Oh man, okay. Let's see. Oh, he's up here. Okay. Oh, we can go even higher. Crazy. Let's see. Is there anyone up here? Oh, that's back to the world map. Okay, no. Sorry, I just got a quick text I gotta look at here. Okay, cool, I can deal with that in a minute. Anyway. Yuki, that bastard. Taking so long to clean up. I got thirsty waiting for... Shinji, just what do you think you're doing? Sora, when did you... As far as I recall, we agreed to investigate, not hitchhike. So mind explaining to me what you're doing just now? No, the mountain was there, so... You're right, that is a mountain. So? No, it's that there could have been something on the mountain peak. And Yuki needed to... You're our leader, Shinji, so you need to set a good example. It's not fair to tell people to do one thing and then do the complete opposite yourself. Yes, I'm sorry. Dang, you were a little harsh on him, Sora. You didn't have to go that hard on the poor guy. Is this the last thing? Yeah, okay. Anybody down here? No. We just got Teruya. Is there anyone else? Okay, there's... I can't even... Iroha. I keep wanting to accidentally call her Inori, even though I know Inori is from the first game.
Hiya, Sora. Are you in the middle of your investigation?
Yeah. Did you find something?
No, nothing in particular. Still, isn't this place awesome? I had no idea there would be a shrine here, especially not one so big.
You'd think there'd be someone at a landmark like this, and yet there isn't a single person to be found.
Of course! You're right! The fortune box is intact too. Speaking of that, how about we drop fortunes before moving on?
This isn't the time for playing around, but this won't take long, so it should be alright.
But normally you'd have to offer a bit of money first, but it's not like anyone's here, so...
Ah, a great blessing. That's some good luck right there.
That's great. I got a curse, though.
Well, it's not like this luck has any real meaning or effect. You shouldn't worry about it. What if she dies next? What if this is like... What if this means she doesn't see Chapter 3? What if this is foreshadowing?
Just one more time.
Excuse me? Iroha, even if it's free, doesn't drawing twice count as cheating? And I've got a feeling you'll end up receiving divine punishment for it.
It's a great curse! It's even worse than the last one!
I told you so.
This stuff is obviously just superstition, so... I guess I'll get back to investigating. Dumb, stupid, idiot shrine.
Well, she might be cooked. I don't know, girlie, that's not a good sign.
Hey!
Oh, hey. I take it you guys came to check out the shrine too? Yep. Actually, now that I think about it, this is your first time leaving the Monocrow and stepping on a solid land.
Jeez.
Putting it like that makes it sound like I was born on the Monocrow. But I guess that's semi-accurate. Having lost so many memories, it almost does feel like my first time setting foot elsewhere. I guess it really is different this time. This time,
You see.
the killing game I suffered through last time took place inside one big enclosed building. Well, I don't remember it too well. I know we never even saw the sky. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly happy to be in this situation, but compared to last time, being able to walk around an entire island like this is kinda liberating. Even so, we're still ultimately trapped by the surrounding ocean. You're right. Teruya? You okay?
This is...
That shrine. It says it's named the Kurikawa Shrine. That name, it feels familiar. Where have I heard it before? So this whole island is just named after the first game's classmates. A name like Kurikawa isn't that uncommon. Maybe there's another shrine of the same name? I don't think that's it. Ugh, I just can't put my finger on it. My head is pounding. I can't help but feel like I'm overlooking something important.
Don't worry.
Sorry. Don't worry about it, Sora. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm just gonna keep investigating the shrine for now. See you around. Alright, we did it. Yippee, wahoo.
All right!
Everyone's here, right? Good, let's get started by sharing the information gathered from our individual investigations.
What?
It looks like the twins aren't here. Can't say I'm surprised. There's nothing we can do about it, especially when it comes to Hibiki.
Now then.
No, it's no use talking about people who aren't here. Life has its ups and downs. It'll all work out in the end. More importantly, let's go over the results of our investigations. Perhaps someone even came across a vital clue. Yeah, should we start with chasing that thing out?
Hey.
Hey, vermin face. Let's play a game. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2. Shot through the heart. Every time I think I've heard the worst, you all continue to needlessly bully me. I still don't get this guy. He knows he'll be turned down every time, so why does he keep asking?
Seriously?
Mikado. He's allegedly this killing game's mastermind, right? Does he not understand why we don't want him around?
To be honest,
Even if he was the kind of guy who could understand such basic social cues, he wouldn't do such crazy things. Just ignore him.
Oh?
Now that I think about it, this is our first time gathering and sharing information like this since our first day together. Yet this time, the scale of the second island is unparalleled when you compare it to the first. Investigation and exercise simultaneously.
Right.
Let's start by going over the places we investigated individually. I, for one, took some time to check out the mart.
Huh? There's a mart on this island too?
Yep, the overall interior and displays are pretty much the same, but there are a few different products this time around. On that note, there are also more kinds of those packaged meals. So we're not stuck relying on Mikado, worst case scenario.
Oh, right.
New kinds of food, huh? That's definitely good to know.
Now then.
You guys all saw the huge village at the center of the island, right? That's where I went. I walked past it earlier, but it was so big and maze-like, I only got to see bits and pieces.
Listen. There's something weird about that village. Kind of a leftover feeling of activity where people were until recently.
Right, even though we're definitely the only ones here. Maybe Monocrow or Mikado set it up like that?
Well...
It's a possibility. They're probably the ones that prepare all that stuff anyway. Speaking of the village, the good news is the houses are all hooked up with facilities. Gas, plumbing, etc.
Huh?
Wait, really? Then that means we can cook, right? Looks like we won't be stuck eating Mikado food for any longer then, huh?
what?
Wait, do you want to go as far as the village to cook? Well, not the right voice at all. That sounds awfully inefficient. Seems we'd be wasting a lot of time each day walking to and from the village. We could also end up being late for nighttime or mandatory greetings. You're right. Does seem like more trouble than it's worth. Sorry.
Even so.
Well, it's not like having the opportunity to cook amongst ourselves every now and then is a bad thing. But for the time being, I think we're best off eating whatever Mikado prepares. It's not ideal, but it'll be the most time efficient.
I don't want to keep eating Mikado's food.
Speaking of which, I caught Shobai stealing valuables from the village houses. We're better off not worrying about him. There's already enough things for us to worry about. He's not worth our time.
We can't give up.
I agree. In situations like this, it's important to focus on the main goal without letting yourself get sidetracked by the little things. That's how it was in my killing game. Pile up enough minor factors and trust and relationships will start to fall apart. Always with the my killing game this and the my killing game that. If you're so experienced, why don't you tell us where you investigated? Huh? You're coming off awfully aggressive.
Huh? Didn't you spend all your time at the shrine, Teruya?
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, there was a shrine in the vicinity of the mountain.
I was the one who investigated. Just like the village, it felt like people were there moments before. Hey.
What about Teruya?
I saw him just standing there, looking at the shrine.
That's not...
Wait, no, that's... Jeez, are you even trying? As if you weren't suspicious enough. How do you expect us to trust you if you don't even attempt to investigate?
I'm sorry,
That's...
but...
Sorry, I had a bit of a headache. By chance, have you guys ever heard the name Kurikawa before?
Oh?
Kurikawa?
What is it?
You mean the shrine's name? What about it?
It's
just... I think that... Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm probably just imagining things.
Then...
Is that all for the shrine?
But, well, there's a building that sells fortune papers and wooden plaques. Oh, and there's a main temple, but it's locked, so we can't get in.
See, I really want to say put Iroha as one of my 2 victim picks now because of that shrine event, but like, she hasn't done anything. She had one kind of character moment earlier in the chapter, and she's yet to do anything since. So it feels a little weird for her to die next, unless she does more before we get there, but...
I guess there's also a strange stage in a garden over there, but besides that, there's nothing really.
Now then.
Is it my turn next? Not too far from the village is this place called the Mythical Wonders Museum. That's where I investigated. Yeah, we had a costume party. This is just recapping everything we actually saw.
The Mythical Wonders Museum is actually really fascinating. The people who used to live here are genuine descendants of professional monster hunters.
Like Van Helsing-esque people?
So basically, the exhibition is a museum of sorts, created and honored by those descendants. The scriptures detailing things about the monsters. Their shape, weakness, origin, you name it.
Come on.
Monsters, ghosts, they can't possibly be real. And yet Monocrow went on about the same thing earlier.
How do you know so much about this anyway?
Did you become so bored you took pity on Monocrow and listened to his explanation of the island's history?
Don't be an idiot. I just heard the explanation in front of the exhibit, okay?
Why are we all getting on her for that?
About the costume party Sora mentioned earlier. There's a dressing room over in the exhibition, which is where we all had our fun. There, you can dress up as all sorts of monsters.
That's gonna be case relevant. Maybe the murder case is gonna be like... I don't know if anyone here has played Ace Attorney Dual Destinies Case 2. But the premise of that case is they think like a yokai did it. This is kind of the same energy I'm getting. We might end up having a similar situation here. The variety in costumes and props is so vast, it's nearly impossible to get bored of it. I know the investigation comes first, but last comes the report from Yuki and I. We climbed up the mountain in the middle of the island.
I can't take
I don't want to climb all the way up again.
Pay attention.
It's quite the large mountain. There's a dirt road in the middle that leads to the shrine, and gates and stone lanterns scattered all along the hiking trail. Now that I think about it, Shinji, did you go check out the peak like you said you would?
Yes.
Yes, I did, but there wasn't anything of note, just a small resting area.
My bad.
It took so much time scaling up and down the thing that we didn't get the chance to investigate much else. Unfortunately.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now then.
Well, is that all for now?
But we didn't find nearly as much as we thought we would. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but it still would have been nice if one of us found a clue.
So,
You think we'll even be able to find anything at all?
What are you saying?
Don't say things like that. You'll jinx it.
That's why.
And I mean if, I can't read. If, and I mean really if, this island doesn't have any clues either, then I hate to say it, but no way. There's gotta be something.
Huh?
You?
That's...
We just got here. If we start off with a negative mindset, we're obviously bound to miss clues. Even if there really is nothing to be found, if we convince ourselves that there's a chance, however small, then I'm sure we'll find something. We've gotta move forward with high spirits.
All right.
You're right. I should focus on thinking positively and never say something so silly again. Boy, Yuki, those are some powerful words. I always knew you were a man deep down. Looks like Shinji's leadership is starting to rub off on you. Well, of course he'd know what to say. This is Yuki we're talking about.
Are you for real?
You think so? I really didn't say anything that amazing. Oh, come on, no need to be modest. You always had a way with words. Heck, that's why... Ugh. Teruya, are you okay?
What the?
What's wrong?
I
don't know. My headache is... Ugh.
Hey!
Teruya, you've gone all pale. Do you need to rest? Should I help you to your room?
I'm sorry, but...
Yeah, I'd like that. I'm sorry.
Pay attention!
Alright, everyone. Wow, wrong voice. I think we can wrap this meeting up. Looks like we've gotten through all our findings anyway. From now on, we should focus on investigating and resting like usual. I'll be back soon.
Hey.
Yuki. What is it? Do you really have no relation to that Teruya guy? Nothing at all?
That's...
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I've honestly never seen him before in my life. Something's not right. He's... too suspicious.
Calm down.
Really? Again with the suspicion, Nick? How many times does Shin need to tell us not to suspect each other?
That's why.
He came out of nowhere. It's like his entire existence and appearance was planned. What I'm trying to say is, he's too contrived. It's almost as if Mikado introduced him solely for the sake of dividing us. Well, you're the one dividing us more than Mikado is.
But...
Mikado said that he wanted to introduce him to help us.
Again, I'm sorry, Setsuka, but I just can't bring myself to trust him yet.
We know why Yoruko doesn't trust him.
Especially considering the way he keeps staring at Yuki and my beloved Sora.
I
haven't thought about it all that much, but
he does seem rather inconsistent. Like Nikkei said, I don't think we can exclude the possibility that he's with Mikado or Monocrow.
Listen.
You're all entitled to your own suspicions, but I better not see any of you acting as blatantly hostile as Nick over here. One of him is bad enough. After all, he's at least decided to act with us, unlike Shobai, Coco, and the twins. I'm still not satisfied, but I'll lay off for now. Come to think of it, what should we do about Kokoro and the twins? Hibiki seems to be especially tired of acting on her own. Is it okay to leave him like this?
But...
I'm still trying to talk to Kokoro. She's awfully resistant, but I'm not about to give up yet. Since right now, we need a genius, and her name is Kokoro Mitsume. No, she's cooked. It's so over. It's definitely over. Oh my golly gosh darn. I'm just not looking forward to it.
Sounds about right.
Hold on, I have to sneeze. Maybe? Question mark? No? Okay. And we can't do anything about Hibiki except see what Kanade does, right? It's unreasonable for Kanade to do it alone. Kanade can't go against Hibiki, so leaving them alone would leave them walking in place.
How's that?
We'll keep an eye on them, but other than that, we just have to see what comes next.
Of course!
That's right! It'll definitely all work out. Everyone, make sure to wear your smiley faces, and let's keep up the investigations. Oh man. Retie our divided relations, to live alongside each other, that alone was a considerable miracle from Shinji. In the middle of the dissension was a person called Teruya Tori. Who is he? Can we trust him? Or is there something else afoot? We gotta be getting close to the body, right? It's been... guess it's only been... No, it's been 3 hours. Yeah. But we gotta be getting close. Okay, I made a promise, and I intend to keep it. Where is the little rat? Can't believe I'm gonna pay the money to hang out with him. No, hold on. The library, okay. We're not even close. We're a little over halfway. Okay. I don't think I can go. If we're a little over halfway, I don't think I can go like 6 hours. We might have to pick this up tomorrow. Yeah. I'm considering maybe we just, cause this is a good break point. We might just do the other half of the chapter then tomorrow. Sure, we can end off on the FTE. Let me. Where did it say the library? Okay. What? I cannot believe I'm doing this. Huh? Talk. I told you last time, didn't I? The fee is 1,000 crow.
Alright.
Good. I'll listen to you talk since you got me the money. Talk to me about whatever you want. I shared a meaningless conversation with Shobai. This is unbelievable. Alright, I'll give him the first weapon I see. Here, take a third knife. What's this?
Not bad.
Yeah. Okay, we don't even get the event. We paid money and we don't even have a conversation. That's so messed up. Alright. I don't even know if I have the money to keep hanging out with the guy. Like, I don't even know what my currency is right now. Yeah, my balance is only 3,000. Crazy work. Anywho. Save the game. Beautiful. I don't think I'm gonna touch the tier list until we get to the end of daily life. Because that's usually when I adjust it, but since we're only halfway, I don't think I'm gonna go to the tier list yet for now. So let's go ahead and move back over to chatting. Alright. Very good. Very good start to the chapter. Interesting things are happening. I like the new location. I'm very excited to see where it goes. If I had to make my call for who I think's gonna go, who's gonna be the victim, I really think Kokoro is cooked. She's my number 1. And I guess Iroha is my number 2 right now. I'm pretty convinced it's gonna be a girl because we've had both the people who've died so far are dudes. It doesn't mean necessarily they wouldn't kill 3 guys in a row, but I'm less inclined to believe that. And of the guys, none of them are really sticking out to me as next victim, so I'm very much leaning Kokoro number 1, Iroha number 2 for my current locks for the victim picks. But That might change next stream, but you know how I operate. I always pick 2. Who do I think the culprit is? Oh, golly. I don't even know who the victim is. It's a little early for me to be making culprit predictions. I have to see who dies first and do the investigation usually before I can have any theories about a culprit. Do I think I have enough information to guess anything about the plot? Other than my little guess about, like, the monster, like, them blaming the gimmick of this case being they're gonna think a monster did it, maybe. That's kind of all I have in terms of what I think will happen for the rest of the chapter, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, good stuff. I will be continuing this tomorrow, so I guess we'll just do the second half of the daily life. Yeah, same time tomorrow, I suppose. Very excited to find out who it is. Thank you all very much for coming. It was delightful as usual, and I hope to see you all there. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!